Hello, everybody out there. Greetings, 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 greetings. Hello, everyone. Or at least me. Captain Trek, hello. Greetings, good morning, and all of those rambling things. Don't know what the hell's going on today. I'm just woke up. Hello, 47 Yorktown. Seen the Aberjam had sent me the new tune. So I jumped right on that, working out the music video. Of course, as soon as I put it up there, a copyright claim. But yeah, I expected that. What's up, Biden? And of course, I already have comments to it. One being from Biden, one being from Bird. Peter Quinn also left a comment. Thank you, Peter. Of course, Bird says cow photos for he confirmed. Yep. Peter Quinn, that's right there. Satire, brilliant. And Biden thinks that saying the virus turns you into a unicorn. No, it doesn't turn you into a unicorn. I just wanted to throw some damn pictures of me in it. Well, of course, Biden, as soon as I loaded it up, it was claimed. Of course, it wasn't a copyright strike. It was just a claim where they think they're going to make money off of it. Well, they ain't going to make no money off of my channel. Not like I'm going to make them any money, but I'm still fighting that shit because it is parody and not just them. No. So there is that. Hopefully some people will share the video out and maybe it'll make some rounds. And Kapla Bird. Did throw the link up into the chat just a few minutes ago. So if somebody wants to jump up and ramble on with us, you're more than welcome. Well, as long as I know you and you're not an idiot and going to throw up goofball shit. Look at that, Captain Trek. You got a shout out from Doomcock. I sent him my last video and never heard back. Don't think he ever watched it. I'm going to send him this video too, but I doubt he'll watch it. Hello, Captain Trek.
Good morning.
So here we are for a distraction. I don't know what kind of distraction will be, but
Good. Anything is good. Yeah, I was surprised. I just turned into the Friday Night Frolics, and all of a sudden I heard my name. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I don't get anything like that. I'm not special enough.
Well, see, I emailed him and filled him in on some of the situation going on. He suggested I start a GoFundMe.
Well, there you go. So if you start it, you can throw it out in my chats anytime you want. And Bird's going to come on after he heats breakfast.
Let's see here. An egg, toast, or is it wait a minute. No, not toast. It's what's that thing called? What are those things that McDonald's serves? English muffin.
Well, yeah, they got the biscuits or they got the muffins.
I don't know what else Bird eats in the morning, but that's I think
I don't know, but I'm
sure he's gonna eat that.
I'm trying to figure out how he's going to heat it. I wonder if he's got a little lighter there. He's just going to start running over it. Sunny side egg, an English muffin. So he's got a little lighter, and he's going to sit there and he's going to run the lighter over the egg and the muffin to heat it up.
Now Mama Prey would not let him do that.
I know Mama Prey wouldn't, but it's still funny because he did say right here, "Well, come on after I heat breakfast." So I was not going to let that slide.
I want to know. Well, there's another place I can think of he can heat it, and I don't want to think about that one either.
Oh, I was trying to stay away from that sort of thing. It'd be like messy pants there on my newest video, and that'd be really bad.
Yeah, let's put it under your arm. Heat that up.
Bird says your avatar is broken. I can see it just fine on my end.
Actually, it is broken.
Oh, yeah, on YouTube it is broken, but on StreamYards I can see it. That's weird.
That is. Because I can see it on StreamYards too, but yeah, YouTube sucks.
YouTube sucks. It really, really sucks.
I've gotten no notifications this weekend. None.
I didn't get Bird's notification that he was on this morning, but then again, I wasn't really paying too much attention because I was too busy trying to put all them damn little pictures together. And it's hard to squeeze because when you get a whole bunch up there at once, it's hard to squeeze them down and fit to that time. And I was like, that's why at the end I just gave up.
Change it and change it back.
Hello, Peter Quinn.
Let's see here now.
It's afternoon for Peter, but it's still morning for a bunch of us. Now, Bird says, make sure you're subscribed and bell clicked. But then again, he did it on the Bird of Prey 5X, didn't he? So some people might not have the X completely bell clicked, and that's probably why some didn't see it. So how is everybody else doing in chat? There's not too many here this morning, but hey, what's the famage report? Which fam? The only thing I ever hear talking about fam is that damn weird ass Doctor Who. And it's still showing up broken.
I know. Let me just back out and try it again.
Oh, damage report. Well, you know, in my area, they don't want to sit there and talk about it. They don't want to sit there and admit that there's some cases around. So, according to our local government, you know, there's nothing here in our town, but I know that's bullshit. But the kids have a couple of weeks off from school, so I'm going to have to put up with listening to noisy neighbor kids. And hello, Joseph. I just wish I'd get over this damn cold flu shit. It's kicking me in the ass. Still broke.
I give up.
Yeah, it's just fucking StreamYard today playing grab ass.
At least it's not showing my ugly mug. I'm happy with that.
I did see in the paper though that starting Monday, Canadians and Americans cannot go to Guatemala. Not sure why we'd want to go anyway, but we can't go to Guatemala because they're closing the border down to us.
Yeah, okay, sure, why not?
I was really going to rush out there and head to Guatemala.
That's where I'm planning my next vacation. Not. I'd pick Japan. Anyone to give me a free flight to Japan? I'll take it. Go for it. Yeah.
No, I'm not that rich.
I didn't mean you all. I meant, somebody who's listening. Maybe I'll listen later and say, "Hey, I got a free ticket to Japan." Yeah, just contact DJ. He'll take care of it.
Now remember, that's fake news going around about the coronavirus.
Oh, yes.
It was really came from Kurdistan.
Well, all the crap comes out of Kurdistan.
Yep, Kurdistan's a big septic tank, and that's where all of it's coming from.
Why are we talking about anti-tracker as a septic tank?
We just flushed. I don't know. The first damn thing came in my mind. I'm still not awake. I've been up for a couple hours trying to work on that stupid video, but I'm not awake yet. I'm still drinking my orange juice.
I've given some serious thought to doing a special video just for Bird of Prey 5.
Uh-oh, what's that video?
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure what to do. But see, I think that since Anti-Tracker has videos made for him all the time, that Bird of Prey 5 needs a video made for him for the days when he's working on videos. That way he can put out a video while working on his own.
Yeah. I almost put Bird in my new music video. Then I decided, no, he might copyright claim me with his picture.
You never know with him.
Of course, I'm catching hell over that cow in the wedding dress.
I must have missed that one.
Oh, it's towards the third verse area when it has when one of the lyrics says, "Have a cow." There's a cow in a wedding dress.
Oh, okay, yes. Why? I don't get it.
Well, they're trying to link it to the whole furry thing to blame me as a furry.
Well, okay. And
the lyrics said "have a cow," so I had to put a cow in. Damn. What do they expect? Here comes Joseph. Hello. Oh, he's just DJ Joseph today. I figured he would have popped in as at least Captain DJ Joseph.
DJ Joseph with multiple other names.
Must be the first stream.
I'm just channeling you, I'm just channeling you right now. It's okay. How are you doing, gentlemen?
Oh, so far so good.
Because we are here on lockdown. Everything is closed. I'm running out of cigarettes, and
Well, at least we're not that bad on lockdown yet.
Yeah.
The government made very strict restrictions on everything because they say it's like prophylactic, so that everything is closed right now, and basically you can go and shop for groceries. Pharmacies are open, and that's it. And you can go to a gas station. So everything else is closed.
At least.
Yeah. I need to go out, but I need to wear the face mask. It's like I was watching right now. On Sundays we have political discussions on TV. On multiple channels. Basically, they are changing from between all the main stations from 11 in the morning till, I don't know, 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I just jumped out of one of those TV broadcasts, and everybody is wearing those face masks on TV. All the politicians, all the doctors, and everybody, and they are basically doing like education for the population here. But the funniest thing is the face masks are sold out everywhere. Oh, yeah. I'm lucky that I had at home like from a year ago or something like this some of the face masks. Otherwise they are giving you tips how you can make by yourself something like this and everything. Fortunately, we have two companies that are local producers of toilet paper, so we are fine in the at least there. And I heard great joke that the toilet paper crisis only shows that there are way more assholes than you expected.
There you go.
Well, I remember seeing a little meme out there. A child sitting down at the breakfast table and saying something about when's this crisis going to be over, and the mother saying, "Shut up and eat your toilet paper."
Hey, greetings, Orville, and greetings, Mr. Lundell. How are all of you this morning or afternoon?
I think there's
Orville Nation.
Am I the only one from Europe here? So in that case,
Peter Quinn.
Oh, Peter Quinn. Okay. Hello, Peter. Yeah. I always forget that you're not from the US. Yeah. Sorry for that. I apologize. I sincerely apologize. So good afternoon to you, and good morning to my American friends.
And like I said, if any of you want to pop up,
Orville Nation, I'm in Slovakia. Slovakia, Central Europe.
And here comes the king of the F-bombs.
Oh, okay. Goody. That's, what's his face? Instant asshole.
Yes.
No.
Let the fuck flow through you.
Effing Ricky. Yeah, hello.
I'm sorry I blanked on his name.
It's right there on the screen, damn it.
I wasn't looking.
Right now I'm trying to win.
What are you playing?
Overwatch.
Overwatch, okay.
Shooter. It's fun. Kill people.
I know Overwatch. Yeah. I'm the worst gamer in on the whole planet. I can't play against anybody because I'm so bad at gaming that it's just horrible. But the thing is, the last shooter that I played was probably Return to Castle Wolfenstein, which was, I don't know, 17, 18 years ago, something like this. Yeah.
Long
you know,
time ago, man, for that game.
I used to have like a very nice room. I lived at my mother's place at the time, and I had like a nice gaming setup and everything. And then I met my wife. She moved over to my place, and basically she decided, okay, you don't need a computer, you have now a woman. So computer went bye-bye, and I got stuck with only a notebook, and I was bad at that time in playing games, just Counter-Strike. I was I'm running with my AK-47 and I get killed with a knife. So just to put it into perspective how good I am. Yeah, so I was bad then, and now I'm only worse. So
maybe I could play you sometime. That way I could actually stand a chance of not dying.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to play with Wesley and those guys. Like, I should just fucking go, like, all of them against me. I mean, like, I don't know. It's like they play against bots and shit, and just bots are just way too fucking easy for me.
Yeah, bots are easy. I see that you're playing not WASD. That you're playing
I play
with
arrow keys.
Yeah, arrow keys.
And jumps on my mouse. So I play a little bit different. That's how I've always played. Even my MMOs are set up like this. Even my video editing is set up like this. So everything's done with these keys down here.
So remapped keys, everything, yeah. I go with the default because it makes no sense for me to change it. I'm bad either way. Yeah, that's why, for example, I liked playing like Besiege or this kind of games, because there you need to think more, and it's more about more thinking and less shooting. I love those shooters. Yeah. But just turn on the God mode and go.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody into the Galactic Civilizations 3 so we can have a big-ass matchup. And that's turn-based. but it's a sci-fi turn-based war game. And,
I know all those games.
How much is that game anyhow?
I think for the full thing, but you don't need all the DLC, just the main ones. Probably like $60.
Oh god.
Yeah, but
those games usually
yeah.
are.
Send me the code for that. I'll go ahead and load it on my computer. Go for it.
It's just because you can. It's just so customizable that it's amazing. So I mean, it's like we can take like the Borg versus the Dominion versus the fucking United Federation of Planets versus fucking anybody. You can pick anybody in the game. People have went to the Steam Workshop and modded every faction and every sci-fi conceivable faction, pretty much in every sci-fi franchise, even video game ones, and built all their ships around it. So I mean, it's so fucking badass, dude. I mean, people made the Romulans and they made all the Romulan ships. People made the Borg, all the Borg ships. People made everything, dude. I mean, they have the Scarran in there. They have all the B5 stuff, the Centauri, the Shadows, the Vorlons, every Star Trek race, the Klingons, Romulans, Vulcans, Dominion, Borg. They're all there. Xindi. They have an old United Federation plans under Kirk and a new under Picard. I mean, there's so much shit, dude. They even have the Brotherhood of Steel from Fallout 4. Like they have nothing to do with fucking space, but they put them in the game as a faction, and they made their vertibirds in the game spaceships. So I mean, you can take the vertibirds and get to fucking Death Star. Star Wars, every fucking spaceship, every ship is in the game. So you can literally take a Borg cube versus the Death Star, or a fucking Defiant versus a Galaxy class, or the Intrepid versus one of the Dalek ships, or a Dominion ship. All the Dominion ships are in there. People have all modeled them, so it makes it really cool. And Mr. Miles came up with a great idea because since all the models are in
Not saying that out loud, you're gonna get Mr. Miles' big head.
Right. Well, because I never thought of it, but I mean, it's good that he did. But inside the game, when two ships collide and two ships fight, it goes to a 3D landscape. You can see the ships actually fight each other. But how it's set up is like your faction has like 5 classes, 5 tiers of ships, going from like weakest to strongest and capital ships, and you can fill each one of those slots with a custom ship. So if you wanted to make the fucking Defiant a shuttlecraft, you can put it in the shuttle slot. Or if you want to make fucking shuttlecraft a fucking capital ship, you can put it in the capital slot and arm it to the fucking teeth and shit. I mean, it's crazy. There's it's so customizable. But it'd be fun just to get like 12 of us and just fucking go at it. Pick a faction and go at it. Like someone pick Star Wars, someone pick the Borg, someone pick the Dominion. And since it's turn based, like I would go and then it would be Joe's turn and then DJ's turn, and then we plot. We get to see who would ally with each other. Bird would be there. He maybe want to make his own faction for Kuroga. So I mean, but see, the good thing is the ships already fly. So I mean, there's already ships. They give you ships, so Kuroga already has that problem solved, and they can just go straight out into space and start colonizing shit.
Good morning, Night Breeze, and hello, Bird of Prey 5 and Sassy have just joined the chat.
Yeah, Sassy's having breakfast. Bad timing, but.
Oh,
yeah, I mean, all it's a fun game and completely customizable. And you can throw models. You can make ships. There's a ship builder. There's a map builder, so you can make your own individual map if you want to play on it. Set it up any which way you like. There's you can go through all the program files, the INIs, and change values in there and change the game completely. If you don't like something in the game, you can literally go to the files and fucking change it the way you want. I've inserted like new races. I've inserted like new powers. I've inserted like new things on the UI. That's all customizable through the program files. So I mean, it's a very unique game in that sense. And basically, it's Civilization, but in space. There was a guy in the Civ team that was like, I want to do this in space. And that's what happened. We got Galactic Civilizations. But 1 and 2 are all right. But 3 is the best, dude. I mean, there's just so much shit to it. Like I said, you go to the Steam Workshop, you can just go look at all the factions they have in there. It just goes forever, dude. And people have made their own with all unique ships and stuff like that. So, but it's fun because I think Mr. Miles went and bought the whole thing just for the 3D fighter. So he can put like 2 ships against each other, maybe in a video, and have like a 3D scale fight with it. So But it would be really cool because it's all possible in that game.
Making the big bucks from AT. Go out and buy the game.
Yeah, I have to self-isolate right now. I got sent home. My boss had strep throat, so he's not there. So the big boss is actually there. And I called him on the way in, and he's like, dude, I fucking hear your voice. He's like, stay home. Don't come to work. I was like almost there, too. I was like, hey, I'm going to be a couple minutes late. He's like, who's this? I was like, oh, it's Ricky. He's like, dude, you sound like shit. Fucking go home. I'm like, okay. Big boss told me to go home, so I'm going to go home.
And what's wrong? Are you sick? Or
Yeah, I got like strep throat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, like, but it went around our whole store, like literally one after another of us caught it. And I didn't think I was going to get it. I thought we were going to clear. And it was like the other night, my throat was scratchy. I could feel it itching. I was just like, starting to feel like fucking sinuses and shit. I was like, oh man, I fucking got it. This fucking sucks. And by the end of the night, I almost had no voice. And even now, my voice is fucked up. But yeah, when my boss heard me, he's like, dude, stay home, man. Stay home. He's like, I don't need you here getting any more people sick. I'm like, all right. And usually I go to work when I'm sick. I mean, like, I usually don't have that option to like stay home. I mean, unless I can't walk or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to work sick.
Hey, but now there's panic all over the place. So basically,
that's no. So this is the first official sick work day I've ever had. Because most of the time they'd be like, I have a headache.
Now on a public transportation is probably more acceptable if you fart out loud than cough silently. Yeah.
Usually you try to cough to cover up a fart sound, and now you're trying to fart to cover up a cough.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of eerie because like when it comes down to where everybody's isolated in their house, I mean like the quietest day. I remember the quietest day in my life was probably 9/11. I remember going outside and not fucking hearing anything. Planes in the sky, cars driving, nothing. Everybody was just like kind of like.
You should see. There are on Facebook. I saw some pictures from CCTV cameras in the capital city here, and the streets are just empty.
Yeah, I mean
nobody's going out.
I'm talking about like a city where you see everybody. You know what I'm saying? Chicago is completely full, 24 hours a day. There's people walking everywhere all the time. You know what I'm saying? But just like I looked outside, fucking nothing. No, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like
it looks like a zombie apocalypse everywhere, and
like there was an aftermath of like a biological attack, and no one lived.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, but the thing is, they are talking about billions of losses here in terms of economy, because when you have everything closed and everything is on lockdown. I posted today on my Facebook that. Kids, this is a demo of communism because borders are closed, no travel, shops closed on Sunday.
Posted, socialism for U.S. So I was like, how do you guys like your first one at socialism?
and as well, you don't hear about anti-vaxxers anymore. Yeah, because this is exactly what can happen.
Exactly, what the fuck?
If you're not vaccinated correctly.
But just remember, everybody's at lockdown at home. Think of the baby boom that's going to happen in about 9 months.
Well, the funny thing is, like all the Facebook movies, like some of them are great. The best one I seen was fucking nerds wake up in utopia, where everybody has to stay home. Social interaction is forbidden. Yeah. And all sports are canceled.
And DJ, like, you are talking about coronials.
Show the kid on League of Legends, like, yeah.
I mean, basically, people are living my life now. Don't leave the house. Go on YouTube and play games.
Come home, work, come home, work, come home. Unless I go out to an open mic or something to play. But
Bird is the king of this situation.
Cable providers are unblocking right now TV stations that are like paid channels. They are unblocking those channels. Wash your hands.
And there he goes.
Alexander's stream yesterday. He was streaming and he was washing his hands on the stream. It was just like, Fuck you, coronavirus.
There you go.
I cracked up.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it has to go. It's like, wash your hands. I don't want to catch that shit through the screen.
Corona baby, says Peter Quinn. That's a great.
Yeah,
Corona-
The corona boom.
Corona
Hey.
will be
The
transferable
generation,
by
yeah.
interaction online.
Yeah, hell, a whole new generation of corona babies.
Twist a beer or wash with it.
Both. Gargle.
Gargle.
Both.
The problem is alcohol is a bit problematic because it lowers immunity if you drink too much. And
But if you drink enough, it acts as your own immune system.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
smoking pot lowers your immune system too. So
Yeah,
They
but see,
both
you're
do.
getting this through the nasal passages, so you're gonna have to snort it.
uh,
I don't
And-
think so.
and soft tissue is not very well accepting alcohol as well, so it's
right, I was like, that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
From smoking pot to straight snorting it. Like, bro.
yeah.
You know, like, bro.
Is anyone claiming that pot actually cures the virus?
No,
I'm sure.
cocaine supposedly
Yeah.
Not yet,
Maybe,
not
yeah.
yet.
Give them time,
Pot
Bird.
does
Give 'em
lower. I
time.
mean, like, I've noticed I stay sick way longer smoking weed, and it's just, you know, it lowers your immune system or whatnot. But
You're not
Yeah.
you are not keeping your airways clean. That's the thing. That's the problem. That's why I stopped. By the way, I stopped smoking like regular cigarettes. I'm now on the IQOS, which is basically electronic cigarette where you have like tobacco filling, and it looks like a small cigarette, and you just inhaling it, and it's. I can tell you one thing: I'm breathing way easier than I was when I was smoking like normal cigarettes.
yeah, all our Walmarts are closing here. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's been serious. All Walmarts are now only 11 to 6. That's what they're at.
The stores here as well are shortened, and all restaurants are closed.
Johnson?
And they are going to even going to up the restrictions right now. The government has a meeting right now, like in 20 minutes, and they are going to talk about new restrictions, because what they are saying is we don't want to get to the level of Italy. So Slovakia has currently the strongest restrictions in the EU, right after Italy. But all the countries around us are doing basically the same.
Or you get quarantined 14 days in the country, virus or not, you said, or something like that. And then they check your cell phone too.
Yes, quarantine for 14 days right now, and let's see what's going to happen after, because it's not going to go away in 14 days.
No.
The only thing that they are doing is
The problem.
basically protecting the hospitals from crowds, because only we have as well only limited amounts of breathing machines and all that stuff. So there was a funny situation on Ukraine. There was a shipment of face masks, and they said, we will sell it to you, like to the governments. They sent an information to the governments in Europe. We will sell it to you if you pay cash $1.2 million.
Wow.
Yeah, or euro. I don't know if it was dollar. Doesn't matter. 1.2 million.
It'd be like $1 million. Yeah, dollars.
You know what? The money was in a suitcase at the airport to fly out to Ukraine to pay it, and the Germans overpaid and took it from under us.
Wow.
So that's the situation right now.
Well, I mean, it's getting petty down here. A
yeah.
kid fucking was in our bathroom at work, and he's trying to steal our sanitizer.
Funny enough, we have here a company that is making suits for Hugo Boss. Okay? So they are really making suits for Hugo Boss. And what they did, they switched their production to making face masks right now, and they are delivering daily something like 25,000 of face masks right now. The shipments should start somewhere on Monday or tomorrow. Or
you're gonna walk out with plastic gloves and face mask everywhere. Go shopping, you're gonna have like plastic.
You know what? The people in the stores are wearing face masks. Yeah, they are.
Absolutely.
There's an article about a guy in Tennessee who had stockpiled 17,000 bottles
Can't
of
sell it.
hand sanitizer.
I saw
Also
it. He had it
masks
in his
and
garage.
other stuff. And now he can't sell them because Amazon pulled his account,
Amazon
and eBay won't let anybody sell them at all now.
Yeah, they shut it down.
Some kid in the UK that got suspended from school because he was selling squirts of hand sanitizer.
Yeah, that I heard. It was so...
Did you see the meme I put up with the fucking who the real villain is, the Scooby Doo, and he fucking pulls it off, and it's the Charmin bear. Who's really behind the coronavirus?
Oh, I like that.
Where did you put it? Where did you upload it?
On
I put it on AT's Discord. If you want to go look at it, it's probably
Okay. Just
but it's
go over
it's
to
got Fred
Discord.
from Scooby Doo. It's like we'll see who's really behind this, and it's the fucking Charmin bear. I was like, oh hell no! Oh, I fucking died. It was fucking so hilarious. No, it was funny. But there's been some good memes, man. I mean, it's been fire. Great Cornholio coming back. I mean,
Of course, Chuck Norris caught the coronavirus, and now the virus is in 2-week quarantine.
Well, no, isn't it like the coronavirus check saved from Chuck Norris or something? Like the coronavirus didn't catch Chuck Norris or something.
Hello, Jeff Franklin.
Greetings.
Well, I mean, there's people I've seen that have it, and they're just fucking living through it. And some older people, it makes you fucking sick as a dog. But a lot of people are fucking positive. And I guess the best thing
You know
would
what?
be to stay positive.
I'm in the home office right now, and my wife is in the kitchen, and she's just sent me a picture. She poured herself a glass of Corona.
Oh, hell, there's some woman in St. Louis that got the coronavirus. She was supposed to be on home quarantine. She was still going out doing all her shopping.
So I got my corona. I'm trying out here to get some Lyme disease. You know what I mean?
I think I need to address what Jeff said. And Jeff, the end result of
Bird, you muted yourself.
He probably had
Bird,
to
you're
call.
on mute. Oh, probably.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it is far more contagious than the regular flu is the problem.
And it does more lung damage.
Yes, and even the people who survive don't mean they survive unscathed. People could have scar tissue. People.
It's not about that how hard the symptoms are. It's really how contagious it is.
And and just to point it out, like if something doubles, if something doubles on after every day or week, whatever it is, I mean, like it goes back to that. I don't know if you guys ever heard, but there was supposedly, I mean, this is not true, but I always heard the parable about the court jester who the king asked, how much do you want to be paid? He's like, well, put 1 penny on a chessboard, and then 2 pennies and 4 pennies and 8 pennies, and just double it all the way through. And the king agreed. And then, of course, by the end of the chessboard, the king was completely out of all his money, not even close, because it doubling, after a few days, it goes exponential. It is exponential.
Yeah,
but
if you double
2 or 8, you start hitting giant numbers. So this virus has a number of, it's called an RO or an R naught number that is greater than 2. whereas the regular flu, it's less than 1.
Yeah.
And so this can
The thing is,
explode.
everybody's scared now, right now, basically from Italy, because they have like 200 deaths every day. Yesterday in Italy, there was a plane with Chinese doctors landing there.
2 weeks. They like 10 times they jumped up. I mean, like it's like
They had yesterday 3,000 new cases.
it was like February 22nd when they had like 7 cases or some shit. Like when they first got it, February 22nd. Now it's not even March 22nd, and there's that many people dead. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you know, it's less than a month, and they've gotten 10,000. That's like 17,000 or something now infected over there, but within a month, 17,000 affected. So I mean, and they said about 25% of the population is at risk because they're all older.
Yes, Peter,
Yeah,
I saw the tweet. It's
Italy has the oldest population in Europe, so no wonder that it broke out there like crazy. But 3,000 cases in a day. The thing is, for example, in our country here in Slovakia, the good thing is that with the 54 cases that we had at 11 today in the morning, now it's 2:18 in the afternoon. They can track everybody that and everybody had a contact with a person from abroad. So that there is no until now we don't have cases where the population transfers the sickness among each other. So we don't have the secondary transfer, as they call it, at this stage. So I totally understand that they put the country on lockdown because at least they are limiting the contact between people. And but the funny thing is, when was it, on Tuesday? I put down the 50% payment for our summer holidays in Turkey. So I hope it will be solved until July when we are going.
Know, man. You never know. I mean, even the major utility companies in the U.S. are talking about extending grace periods on people's utility payments because you know, a lot of people are out, and more people are out every day. So I mean, and it's everybody out here. I mean, it's business by business that's not working and dropping everybody home. There you go.
Yeah, the good thing is that we have it. There's an insurance in it as well in the payments. So if we were not able to fly out for some reason, we will get the money back.
Oh, that's
which
good.
is good.
Well, I mean, I hope so they would do that. You know, I mean,
it's 50%. It's 1,700 euros. So it's not a small amount, you know.
Yeah. No,
Greetings, Schronemer.
Well, the only thing we know that by July, it's not going to be like this. It's either going to be much better or much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I think at one point everybody's going to come in contact with it at some time.
The positive thing is that the numbers in China are declining rapidly.
Well, that's what
if
they
you
say.
believe China.
But yeah, I mean, there's also videos from China where people are dead in the streets and people can't even leave their houses and they got to sit there with their dead relatives because the house is quarantined. Even though they're dead, they can't go in there and fucking take.
Well, that happened in Italy too.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
So South Korea, I think, is also past the peak of their
I
infection.
would say Russia and Italy, but we don't hear anything from Russia. But because I mean, there are Russia and China, because I mean they are border. I mean, there's a lot.
But Russia closed the borders to China like 3 weeks ago or something like this. They completely shut off China from whatever contact.
Oh, Jeff B.
I mean, there's a lot of Chinese immigrants in Russia. So I mean,
The one you don't hear from is North Korea. They keep saying, all they say is we have no cases.
There's also no homosexual.
they probably shoot them.
It was there was a funny meme about North Korea, like 10 o'clock, 1 patient, 10:01, no patient. 11, one patient. 11:01, no patient.
Probably they probably shoot the motherfucker straight out. I mean, like, oh, he got corona, Kim Jong.
Yeah, it's like, why believe China? Because that one that works for the Chinese is trying to blame it on the U.S. military, brought it there and turned it loose.
For sure.
They still are blaming the U.S. for the virus. Yes.
I mean, it could be worse. They could have all dropped us in like the Australian outback naked or something.
Yeah. I'm thinking about buying some stocks right now.
Oh yes.
Yeah, if you got any kind of money laying around not doing anything right now, it'd be a good time to buy.
Yeah, I mean,
Buy North Korean stock.
I got some more AMD. I got some more Nvidia.
Bert will buy Disney stock.
No, North Korean stocks.
AMD, baby.
I have it on good authority that all the manufacturers are moving to North Korea since it's virus free.
Yeah. No, the thing is, I don't expect the IT business go broke right now because everybody's now buying notebooks, especially companies for their employees, since you wouldn't believe how many desktops are still bought for companies. That everybody's, when you go something like 10 years back, everybody was saying desktops are dead. Everybody's switching to notebooks and everything. Totally not true. Like 50% of all companies, minimum 50 to 60% of companies are still buying desktops for their employees. And now they are looking for notebooks just to get them to work from home.
I mean, it's a good idea. I mean, if you can, that's what Anti-Tracker does. I mean, Anti-Tracker doesn't even have to leave his house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the thing is, you got Apple temporarily closing their retail stores.
Right? You know, I mean,
they can't get anything.
Yeah,
in.
but Apple can close it.
But still, you can buy online and you can get the delivery.
I wonder how much Apple even sells via their stores.
The only problem that I have is that I cannot order groceries to be delivered because we don't have something like Amazon here, and all the chains that are offering home deliveries are booked out for 3 weeks right now.
We used to be able to get food deliveries the next day, and now we're looking at 1 to 2 weeks.
As well?
And then there's no guarantee what you order actually comes. Yeah. They had a lady on the news. She ordered like 20 things. Only one item was delivered.
Yeah, my friend is still waiting on a couple things from his PC case, and I'm still waiting on my 2K monitor. It's been over a week for my kid's new 2K monitor, gaming monitor. It's in Texas, just sitting there, no one to take it. I've checked for the last 4 days. It's just sitting in Texas. So, I mean, there's definitely distribution and logistics.
I'm not going to get my bird hat.
Right.
I'm happy with my 2 monitors that I have here in my home office.
I was looking on Amazon. I was going to buy a UV light because I can, sanitize things and without chemicals.
Yeah.
But the one I was looking at, I went to put in the order, and it was shipping from China, and it was going to take a month. So I said, forget that.
Yeah.
From China. It's like, do you want anything from China right now?
Yeah, that was a big no-no.
Yeah, it's this is something that I'm really not afraid of, because if the virus can stick on the surfaces, hours tops.
Well, they said this one could actually go 7 to 9 days.
Yes.
China
on non-porous surfaces.
Yeah.
Metallic surface with some humidity, maybe, but the problem is the virus can stay on the surface, but it's losing its properties of being contagious. So that's I was listening to some virologists.
Yeah, I heard I kind of break it down like this, like this the liptide. There's a liptide barrier surrounding the actual virus's RNA, and
Yes.
that's holding the virus together until it transforms and it hurts you. But things like antibacterial hand soap or just soap in general break the liptides around the virus and burst it. So it's basically useless. So but that's pretty much how it works.
Yeah, that's the thing. The virus cannot survive by itself. It needs to be attached to something
Aberjam
biological.
is in the house. And I have to shout out Aberjam on another great song.
Oh, that one that you posted?
Yeah.
Aberjam wrote it.
Didn't have the time to listen to it yet, but I will do it right after.
Yeah.
After we
all I have
finish.
to tell you is every song that Aberjam has ever made is on my Discord.
Yeah.
And what's your Discord name so I can?
It's Unity, but I'll give you a link to it.
Yeah, put the link into the chat. Yeah, and I can go in there.
I went to see Sci-Fi in his new setup. He should have got his shit by now.
Let's see here.
He was supposed to get a Yeti and a 922.
Okay, Discord. Okay, just go there. Fine.
I had to put mine on the notepad. I don't even know my own Discord. I had to find it, put a link.
But then again, if you want the music videos or videos in general, you have to go to the people that Aberjam sent them to create them.
Yeah.
Even though
I can't wait till I get a good synthesizer. Oh God, I can't wait.
Well, as soon as he can get the videos back, he'll load them onto my Discord as well.
I just need one good synth. One good synthesizer.
Well, see, the two songs he sent me that I made videos out of are right there on my Facebook, or not my Facebook, on my YouTube, so they can be taken right from there. Yeah, stop sending the songs to AT. He's too slow.
Yeah.
Two more. Wow.
Because I got right up, as soon as I woke up this morning and seen you'd sent the song, I got to work right on that video. I might not be professional, but I at least try.
Yeah, I just finally rebuilt all my assets in this. It took
Yeah,
fucking hours.
you are very trying at times, DJ. I mean, yeah, we can tell you work hard.
That's right. I had to put the unicorn in this one.
Wow.
The rainbow unicorn is in this video.
Pulling out all the stops. Evolving Bunnyland. That's what the album should be called. Evolving Bunnyland.
Well, I put the name down for the creator of the video as the Demented Pink Bunny.
And a fitting name.
Oh, wow. We got 17 tuned in right now.
Oh,
was the audio immediately claimed or not?
Oh, yeah. As soon as it uploaded, it was claimed.
Was it?
Like the last one. So I had to file out the paperwork shit on YouTube saying, hey, it's a parrot.
I thought so immediately.
I got 20 in like one video, and I was just like, and then 2 days later, they unblock it all.
Here comes Peter. He's going to try to join the StreamYards.
Peter, you need to get in here. Woke is thick.
Aberjam wants to come in too. He should pop up here.
I can. You can kick me out. It's not a problem.
I'll just pop out and throw everybody else up here. And
No,
let them
no, DJ. Just I'm going to leave, and I will just listen to the stream and put my comments into the chat. No problem there. Okay.
I talk the least.
I talk the least. What are you talking about? Everybody
But
takes over.
You're not anti-tracker.
It's your frightening visuals, DJ. Sometimes.
But
Hey,
you're
I
the
put the
biggest
camera
here
off,
in the
yeah.
stream. You know, the biggest channel.
I keep my camera off today.
Okay, so
Every day, because I give no fucks about camera. I give no fucks about these.
yeah, so DJ, who wants to? Oh, there you were for a few.
My eyes, they were once great eyes.
We
Aberjam
still have an open slot. Nobody should leave yet.
Yeah, nobody has to leave yet because if Peter
They're
comes in, Aberjam don't do streams, so.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay. So that's
And
the one spot free, yeah.
ironically, he has a sore throat this morning.
Dude, everybody, dude, that's fucking same shit I'm dealing with right now. Sore throat, fucking losing voice, this weird strep thing. Maybe it's like a biological attack. Maybe fucking people are just dropping it in fucking cities like some canister, and everybody's just getting fucking fucked up. Who knows?
Peter, welcome.
Hello, Peter. We're getting a good little international stream going here.
Yeah.
Indie
Hello,
Tiger,
Peter.
Corona woes.
Okay,
Corona
Peter,
woes tree.
no sound.
No.
He's muted. So
Yeah, Peter, you're muted, dude. I mute thy mic and grace us.
sometimes you got to set up things. I don't know.
I need to buy a mic because I'm just using my gaming headset.
You sound fine.
The sound is fine. Yeah, the sound is fine. I'm not complaining, but I have to wear headphones like the whole time.
That's why I got the Yeti. The Yeti works fucking fine for everything. It's
Yeah,
fine.
something like this. Yeah.
Until I actually get an audio interface, then I might get the SFB like any Trekker and Lore.
The
But that's-
mic I got from Mamo Prey was only like $25. And it had,
You know what? It's not about necessarily about the money. It's when the mic is something like 120, 130, 140, though like those Yeti mics go. It's not a problem, but for now, when I'm doing only like being a guest on some streams, it's not necessary to buy it for me. I was even thinking about getting a green screen, but then I realized that I don't have a powerful enough computer right now to probably make it work properly. So I said, makes no sense at this stage.
Well, I mean, StreamYard is probably not that hefty, but other applications might be.
The thing is, currently, for example, I'm on a notebook that is, I don't know, 7 years old or something like this. It's one of the older systems that I have at home, but it's working fine for this kind of stuff. Yeah. Otherwise, I have only like one very old desktop. It's maybe a 6 years old. It's an Alienware. Pretty good configuration at the time, but it's old now. But for the moment, no need to get something new, and I can get like good discounts from the company, so it wouldn't be a problem at all. Just the thing is, why spending money on something that I don't necessarily need? Yeah.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, it's a nice to have, you know. I'd rather save some money for a new car right now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like I want to get the SMB7, but that mic is $400, man, and it's literally the best mic you can probably get. It's the one that Laura and Anti-Trekker use, but you need an actual audio interface to use it with the preamp. So I mean, otherwise it won't work for you.
Yeah.
So I mean, but it's just a fucking huge. It's like $800 of investment. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, that's probably the best sound you're gonna get on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm
All
sure.
right, Bert may want to answer this comment that was left on my video a little while ago. Great video and song. It's amazing how Aberjam has all this time to write these songs while being held in either a Kurdistan or Karogan jail.
Well, it's certainly not Karogan. I can assure you that. I mean, I'm not even 100% sure he's actually being held, but I'll take his word for it and assume it's Kurdistan.
I mean, I make up songs in my head without instruments.
I mean, plus, if he is being held, what else does he have to do but make up songs?
Exactly what I wanted to say.
He probably trades the songs for like extra pieces of food or something.
Orphan cell phones. It's fucking clacking two rocks together in the fucking prison. Like,
Now here comes the person that just sits on the stream and never says anything.
Night Breeze.
Hey, everybody. I just tried to get a word in. And with certain one of your guests, none of them are on today, that's
Yes.
a little bit difficult.
I can think of two that are difficult to get word edgewise. So hey,
Let's not do it. Corona. Welcome to the Corona Woe stream. Corona Woes.
and I can sum that up in one symbol. Who I'm talking about.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Sodermer says it's definitely Kurdistan. If he was in Karogan, he'd be working in the mines.
Bro, with the orphans and the mines, bro. Why? Not just come to Ensign's Island, dude. Forget Kurdistan. Forget Karoga. Come to the floating paradise in the sky. Ensign's Island. Wait till I do my introduction video.
Well, how close is your island to the moon?
It floats 8 miles in the sky above Kurdistan and Karoga, and it's only rivaled by the United States of Interreme.
Now, where is that exactly?
It's directly north of the North Pole.
Yes,
Ah,
yes. My island floats on 18 large antimatter reactors, and we have robots to do anything. I mean, the Karogans and the Turnistanis, they have some fascination with orphans.
We don't trust AIs, so that's
we built robots for all that shit. I mean,
the robots are going to take you over one day and kill you. It
they're treated nice and with respect.
doesn't matter. Zaltvash told me.
Gosh. The Karogan.
you mean the witches' coven of the Romulan Empire?
Fucking Bird's got the Zavash on his side.
And Aberjam, the Phantom stream this morning was somewhat because I just was bored and somewhat because I wanted to test what would happen if I went live on the Bird of Prey 5X channel at 6 in the morning.
Well, I was awake. I just didn't get
The thing is, for
notification.
example, Bert, I got your notification probably 20 minutes before I jumped on this stream.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I have an army of Sojis. That's damn right.
Hello, Robert Hammer.
So I guess YouTube was a little late at sending out the notifications. Oh, wow.
Just a little.
Yeah. YouTube kind of sucks at notifications. No, they
Army
do
of
suck.
Sojis. Yes. My Sojis will be more than happy to show you to the pleasure district.
Do you have a pleasure district?
Absolutely.
Indie Tiger says travel bans prevent me from visiting Karoga, Kurdistan, and the floating island.
Damn
Huh.
it.
To be honest,
Damn
he's
the man. Whoever the man is.
Corolla. Oh, he fixed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's the
Corolla-
new Toyota. It's a new,
Corolla-
it's a new Toyota Corona. Yeah.
The Toyota Karoga, the new model. Fresh off the lines, the Toyota Karoga.
Yeah.
Would that be related to an Etzel?
It's a van with a hospital bed inside, like standard.
But it was Kuroga that unleashed this virus on the world. So I mean, but see, that's all on the planet below.
Bird did it on purpose just to make everybody have to stay home and stream like he does.
No, that's increased competition. It's not something I would do. Plus, it's going to make
On the other hand, when everybody's home,
They
they can join your stream. So it's
Amber
about
Flu. It's
Hello,
fucking
Alexander Brooks.
the Willy Wonka disease. Scotch cures everything.
Scotch
How
tape.
Fireball does. Fireball will open up your sinuses and everything. It works great.
Brooks is here.
Oh shit, I turned blue. Must be the flu.
Lab-rating gobstopper.
Everclear will cure what kills you.
Yeah, that's fucking right, dude. Fuck, I remember one of my friend's birthdays. Fucking, I have another friend that is. He was kind of like drug of the week for a while. I mean, he would do like literally every hard drug, and it was like his birthday, and we're at my friend's house, and we had a bottle of Everclear, and he comes in off of work, he fucking grabs bottle, doesn't know it, he thinks it's like vodka, right? Because it's fucking clear. So he takes this bottle and just fucking chugs it, dude. And he spent most of the night in the bathroom hating life.
Ouch.
Yeah. And we're like,
Yeah.
dude, no, don't. We're like trying to warn him. He's just like, I'm like, this dude is going to be in serious fucking pain. Fucking bottle Everclear, dude. He was in the bathroom the whole fucking night. Ruined his birthday.
Oh, man.
And I'll be back. It's Geloja time.
Geloja.
Yeah, I did Everclear one time, but I did a shot of Everclear, a shot of Tennessee Moonshine, and a shot of Wild Turkey, one right after the other.
Bro. I have a friend that drinks exclusively Wild Turkey. That's his shit. Like that. I like people have that exclusive brand that they like. I mean, I don't drink at all, but like my friends always have like that brand they go to. But a lot of my friends and one of my good friends, all about Wild Turkey, all fucking about it.
there's a picture on Facebook, face mask, and it's the face hugger from Alien. the only face mask that finds you by itself. Yeah.
Yeah, the memes have been priceless so far.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Fucking people are putting up the fucking Dave Chappelle crackhead Tyrone with toilet paper. Like, y'all got some toilet paper? All sorts of shit now.
Yeah, they even got the one people pawning toilet paper, sanitizer.
Yeah. The Pawn Stars one. It's like, I don't know. But yeah, man, it's getting really out of hand. It's crazy. I mean, it's definitely nuts. Like, it's kind of you wake up to see what's going to be shut down the next day.
Oh yeah, I figure I scared people so much people have to death Thursday because I worked, but I've got an upper respiratory infection on top of my chronic bronchitis.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm sitting there at work I do the self checkouts, and I just go into coughing fits.
Peter's back, but is he stronger than ever?
I've got an upper respiratory.
Trying to hear someone. I think Night Breeze is talking, but I can't hear him.
No, I think that's Peter.
Peter, we can't hear you.
You're almost there, Peter. You're almost there.
What was there, DJ and 2 inches? TMI, or what was the comment about I need to switch the window?
Oh, I guess DJ posted that he got about 2 inches of snow at best, and so only 2 inches.
Oh.
Done with snow. No more snow.
Oh, Aberjam, you are so bad.
Just reading the comment. Yeah. The tip counts.
Oh, that's gonna come back and bite me in the ass.
Indie Tiger, I read brought groceries yesterday. Target only allows you to buy 1 pack of toilet paper. I saw today a video from I don't know which chain, and the aisle with toilet paper was blocked, and the employees were giving out like 1 pack of toilet paper.
Well, Walmart did the thing where they limited it to 1 per brand. So you can buy 1 of each brand, but you can't buy more than 1 of each brand.
And it's not going to bite me in the ass because I specified snow.
Not you. Gonna bite Bird in the ass for that. Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Yeah.
You think it hasn't already? Everybody's been saying it since the day I said it.
I have not.
But it was,
And
you know
just to
what?
be clear,
That stream.
It would count regardless of the situation.
Yeah, Bert, that
Oh,
stream
God.
that shouldn't be unlisted.
Yeah, thank you. We just need another thing to add to that. Thank you so much, Bird.
It is unlisted, but
it
it is available via the.
I know, but it shouldn't be because that stream was so epic with everything you
shouldn't be
said in
unlisted.
that one. It shouldn't
I
be
added
unlisted.
it to the best of playlist.
Okay.
For what it's worth.
Mr. Londell, has anyone stopped to ask why I run on toilet paper and not food or medicine? And that's funny too, because I seen this fucking meme where it shows like 3 dudes in hazmat suits, and he's like, another one dead, sir. And the one dude's like, yeah, but did you know how unusually clean their asses were?
Saw that one.
And yes, Mr. Lundell, I got an answer for you. I figured out why there's a run on toilet paper because dumbasses thinks toilet paper comes from overseas and is not made here in America.
They don't even have toilet paper in China, from what I understand. You have to bring your own.
So they sit there and think that it's going to get cut off and there's not going to be any more toilet paper. That's why these dumbasses are out there buying so much. One of the biggest areas that makes toilet papers is down in Georgia.
That's the funniest thing. Somebody comes with a stupid idea and the crowds are just following it. I have at home
has anybody watched The Blacklist? Or have seen Blacklist?
Blacklist, not everything, but yes.
But there's one dude in there he goes to, and that dude's job is to create online controversy. It's like a little kid. It's like a little Japanese kid, remember? Where he's like, what do you need, Red? All right. And he starts like this big rumor mill, and everybody's jumping on the fucking internet, and like that's his job. You know what I'm saying? To cause mass chaos on the internet. So everybody.
It was 2 days ago. Somebody posted a voice clip on WhatsApp that there's an army of 1,500 tanks coming to the capital city here, and that the city is going to be on lockdown in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks' time, they will close the city hermetically, so nobody can get in or out. And the prime minister was yesterday on TV, and he said, "Everybody who knows this person, call the police, report them, going to jail." Because it's spreading panic.
There are literally people out there who probably can press a button and cause the fucking world to panic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that have that ability just to fucking cause hysteria online. And that just struck me right when I seen that Blacklist. I was like, you know what? There is probably a dude like this. You know what I'm saying? Like this probably does exist.
In Czech Republic, they had as well some series of rumors going around multiple topics, and they tracked it to a guy in his garage here in Slovakia, in a small city somewhere. One guy who was creating all those rumors and everything, and he was creating havoc in the whole Czech Republic.
Yeah, I mean, it takes one dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, now you get like 4 of those dudes together, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you could probably fucking throw the world up in a riot, you know? I mean, that's just the truth. I mean, information travels so fucking fast. You know, I mean, it's one place to another within seconds.
Ones I feel sorry for are like the elderly that get out maybe once a month and they go to the store and there's no toilet paper or nothing for them because these dumbasses went in and bought shopping cart loads.
Well, it was the one meme I seen where fucking it was like I showed a dude taking a fucking knife to a paper towel roll and cutting it in half. And it said, "Follow me for more recipes."
Hey, I've sat there and used paper towels when I've ran out before. They flush. All you got to do is rip them in half so they're not super big.
I literally cut it into toilet paper roll.
Yeah.
It's like Bounty, the quicker picker upper. It'll make sure your butt's clean.
And then I saw on TikTok today, they were like, how money exchanges in the coronavirus. So this pizza guy comes to the door. He's like, "Hey, man, I got your pizza." And fucking guy comes up with this girl. He's like, "Yeah." So he's like, "Well, that'd be $30. And so the dude takes off one paper towel roll. He's like, 1, 2, 3. He's like, "All right, thanks, bro. But give me a tip, bro. Come on, I need my tip, bro." And the girl's like, "Just give him his tip." And then she runs out there with a sanitizer bottle and squirts his fucking palm like 3 times. She's like, "Oh, there you go." He's like, "Oh, thank you." I was like, "Oh my god, it's everywhere, man." I mean, some of these fucking memes, dude, are so fire. Like, best meme, even better than the fucking Area 51 bullshit.
Yeah, I was at the damn Walmart yesterday, and there's this guy running around with a damn face mask on, thinking it's going to protect him. I looked right at him. I said, "Okay, you covered your face, but you're touching that cart that 50 other people handled. You're going to run your card through the machine up there and punch the buttons. Where's your gloves? Where's your hazmat suit?" And I just walked off, and the guy just stood there looking at me like, "Oh."
Think about the strippers, man. The strippers.
Strippers with face masks. So now the
Well,
ugly ones with good bodies have chance, right?
Corona fashion. It's going to be Corona fashion. So everybody's going to, the face masks are going to be in now. We're going to have like, you know, multicolored and graphical face masks. And so it's going to be Corona fashion.
Yeah.
Matching gloves.
People are making the mask themselves at home.
I've seen some designed ones already.
I just found the perfect one on Facebook. It says, the coronavirus scare makes people buy out of toilet paper. I'm going to buy ammo because I'm coming after your toilet paper.
I think I finally found my excuse on why to wear the T-Rex suit to Walmart.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I would welcome a mask. I don't know, like Spider-Man or Iron Man mask.
Well, I mean, it's
Something
like a month before this happened. Even this was being thought of. Like, we had bought like a 64 roll thing from Sam's Club. Dude, I'm not even like 5% through that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we still have like 54 fucking rolls left or some shit. Because I mean, you get the big package at Sam's Club. It's like, fuck, that's gonna last us a while. Why not get it? You know, I mean, and we're still sitting on all that. I guess if it gets bad enough, I can go down to the street and start selling rolls or something. I don't know.
Sure,
I mean,
exactly, Eberjam. Yeah,
in China,
totally agree.
they don't have toilet paper. I mean, there's no toilet paper in China, from what I understand. Like, all the people I know that travel there bring their own toilet paper. So I mean, the Chinese do it. I don't know how they do it, but they do
They
it.
use the seashells.
The seashells.
You know, it's just like in the Middle East, you wipe with your hand, you flick it in there, and you wash your hand off. That's how they do it in the Middle East.
Just make sure you have really short fingernails.
That's why you don't eat with your left hand in there. That's considered to be the hand you use for other things.
With stink palm. Do you masturbate with that hand?
Sorry, I just imagined it. Like, yeah. Like, yeah.
Walmart, not too far away from where DJ and I are, they actually had a couple customers come in there and just rip into the employees because they weren't wearing masks and gloves and all this other stuff.
Dude, I had people come and rip it in our fucking store because we're not wearing masks or gloves normally. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. People get crazy though.
Well, the best part is one of the ones they went ballistic on. I know, and I'm still trying to figure out how she kept her temper because she's really bad.
I'm trying to figure out when did the hell did Walmart stop having the pharmacy open on Sundays?
Well, I mean, our Walmart here is 6 to 11. So I mean, they open at 6 in the morning. They're closed at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. I'm sorry. So they're only open for like 5 or 6 hours or something like that here now.
I haven't heard ours doing that, but one night, and that was for electrical reason.
No, they are going to go 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.
That was at 6 a.m.
right now. That's pretty much that's corporate wide. You know, they're doing all of the retail. Now, as for the pharmacy, I hadn't heard anything about that yet, DJ.
Well, I tried. I put in my medication order yesterday, and it listed Monday, and I'm like, well, I don't want to wait till Monday. I'll click earlier time, get on Sunday, and poof, it automatically came up for yesterday. There was no chance of getting anything on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, the Walgreens are still open around here, so I mean, Walgreens haven't closed, so the pharmacies are still open. I've seen a CVS open. We have one CVS and one Walgreens, and they're both open. But Walmart was told 6 to 11, and I thought that was 11 a.m., not 11 p.m.
Well, there are some stores that have earlier hours, so that may be in your area.
Yeah. I mean, where I live, it's scattered groupings of people. It's not like I don't think you even consider it a town, because my town in Chicago, the one I was born in, or the one I'm from, I grew up in, basically is maybe like 2 by 3 square miles, and we have 45,000 people. You know what I'm saying? Like here, the town here is 3 times the size of my town back home, and we only have 18,000. So I mean, like, it's just weird to think like the town I grew up in has about 45,000, and it's a quarter the size of where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's how packed we are up there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm just glad I'm not there now, because I mean, the higher population of people, and it means a higher population of idiots. You know what I'm saying? And it only takes 1 or 2 dudes to get out and be like, y'all, fuck all. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna fucking go around and fucking give it to everybody, you know? I mean, because we do have assholes that probably their only purpose in life is to do that. You know what I'm saying? So some right-wing nut from the fucking northern suburbs or something. But yeah, man, I mean, it's I'm just glad I'm not there, because I said, like, they're so compressed wise with
you can't blame it on just some right-wing nut because it could be some left-wing nut wanting to go around. It's those both extremes that are completely nuts.
Alexander Brooks.
I'm not wiping my ass with Snowball.
No. No.
What is Alexander saying?
I'm not wiping my ass with a snowball.
He said, Alexander Brooks says, I guess you could wipe with a snowball. No.
First of all, if you had hemorrhoids, it's really going to draw them out. That'd hurt like a bitch. Ouch. Second of all, who wants a shitty snow cone?
Right? I do remember those snowballs and putting them in my freezer, and then using them later to fucking cause mass destruction. Yeah. We did a lot of crazy things when we were young. Fucking, we had literally a freezer full of frozen snowballs. Oh my God. They harden really quick, and it's like throwing a rock that size at somebody.
Hello, Buttercup.
Right? Don't piss on the electric fence, and don't eat the yellow snow.
Hey, when I was a kid, we used to get the city kids to go over and tell them where to piss when we were out drinking, watch them piss on electric fences, just see them get knocked on their asses.
or the third rail.
Well, we're out in the country, so there's no
Third rail will get you, man. I've seen people fucking trip, hit that thing, and fucking fry. Third rail is nothing to fuck with.
But the electric fence will knock you on your ass if you piss on that. We
Yeah,
watch
if you piss on a third rail, you're done. Done.
we watch many a time kid do that one.
Done. And then the train will just come and run you over. So, I mean, yeah, it would suck.
Biden says use garden tools, rakes, hedge clippers. He must be also wanting to put a weed eater up his butt. But hey, Biden, you're getting senile.
Okay, Eddie Murphy's must have joined the room. Talk about sticking stuff up your butt.
Put the boogie in your butt. Put the boogie in your butt. Hey man, I ain't putting nothing in my butt.
I got a boogie. I got a boogie in my finger. And
Can't put it up. Yep.
Chocolate snow cone. I almost pulled here a bird on the stream, falling asleep here in the chair.
Hi, Mom. She's probably got the headphones on, so she can't hear us anyway.
Yes, you can say now.
Hi, Mom.
hello.
Hi, Mama Pray.
Joseph, Night Breeze, Ensign Ricky.
Hello to everyone else. I can't see the screen. Morning or good evening, whatever.
It's something. That's all we know.
Yes.
She sounds
Somewhere,
like my Italian
sometime.
grandmother for real, though.
You
100%.
hello, saying hello now. Peter's saying
One
hello.
of my Italian aunts.
Even not Ryan Johnson saying hello to Mama Pray. Because
Yeah,
we all love Mama Pray. Amber Jam says, say hello to your mother for me. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Camp Granada. Oh, never mind.
Jeez, there's so much stuff going on Discord. I have to turn it off.
Dude, my kid's Discord, dude. I mean, like, he's watching videos. And I'm even like, when he's sleeping, he'll fall asleep with the headphones on. And he'll have the computer from here because they're wireless. And like his Discord is like boop 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 boop.
Yeah, that's
boop, 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 boop. And he's watching shit that I think he just nods it out. I'm like, dude, how could you fucking stand that shit, dude? I mean, like, go up to the tab and turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, it fucking blows my mind.
Is there a way on Discord to turn off notifications?
Yeah, well, no, if you go to the tab up on top, if you're using Chrome, there's a little music icon up there, and you can just turn it off on that tab.
No, I have the app. I have the app on my computer right now.
Oh,
Yes, in the app, if you right click on the icon for the channel, there's a thing to go to notifications, and you can turn it to off or to only get notified when somebody uses your name.
Ah, notification settings. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, it's the first thing I do on any new Discord is
Yeah.
turn
Only
it.
mentions.
Yeah,
Done.
only mentions.
Perfect, because it's annoying.
Dude, it is, dude. I mean, like, it's like because I'm just listening to what he's listening to next to me. He's watching shit, and then the shit's just going off, and it annoys me, and I'm not even listening to it. And I'm like, dude, how could you fucking deal with that shit, dude? I mean, like, but his is crazy, dude. It's like beep 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 beep, like every 2 seconds. I'm like, holy shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
You sure they're just not doing a Morse code?
well, no, because he's part of like a bunch of Roblox channels, and all those kids just talk shit to each other nonstop all day long through Discord. So I mean, literally, it goes off every 2 seconds, dude. I mean, like when I'm sitting next to him in the bedroom when he's sleeping, and I pull the headphones off, the shit's still going beep 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 beep. beep, beep. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You know, I mean, but I think he's just toned it out, or he just doesn't pay attention to it anymore, or he's completely doesn't
Kids
notice.
ever sleep?
What?
Don't they ever sleep? It's just going beep 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 beep.
No, I mean, because it's all day long. Because he's in like 10 or 11 Discords. So I mean, it's just nonstop. I mean, like I'm in 10 or 11 too, but they don't go off fucking like his do. Like mine went off a couple. I don't know if that's someone else's that went off, but mine goes off every.
I keep somebody go off every once in a while.
The Biden touch. Elect him.
Elect Biden touch.
The Biden breath. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. He really doesn't really fuck. My kid doesn't. He only does Discord when he has friends on the game that he plays with. I think there's one for like CS:GO. There's one for Team Fortress.
Yeah, there are groups for every single game. Then you have your group of friends and everything, and then it's just going crazy
Nonstop. You know what I mean?
And I assume they are making phone calls there as well. So basically, they are talking to each other as well.
Well, I mean, they'll probably do that through the game. The game.
Yeah.
I see a video pop up about New York Metro City enforcing curfew. All bars shuttered. Entire town ordered to quarantine.
I used to have a 20-man team speak, and it was for a while. I had a 20-man team speak. It was fun.
Yeah, I've used TeamSpeak. I much preferred Raid Call myself.
Well, first it was Ventrilo, and then I went back to TeamSpeak because TeamSpeak had a better interface after a while.
Ventrilo used to do that one just for World of Warcraft.
And now everybody's on Discord because it was free. And no one wants to pay for like a 20-slot Ventrilo server or something. They're like $4 a month or some shit. It's cheap. Which is like even for the Counter-Strike servers. Like if we really wanted to play Counter-Strike on our own fucking server, they're like $15 a month. 10, $15 a month, you know what I'm saying? Instead of having Life with Matthew or Cinnabon or any of these other guys run it from their PC and then us connect to their PC, we can use the server and fucking set it up any way we want and just play any game we want.
Hey, Biden, you're not going to like this. Right now, trending on Twitter is cancel Biden. They're trying to cancel you.
Oh my God. You're in trouble.
You can't let them cancel Biden. Biden's like one of the fun ones that comes into the chats.
Vote for me and I'll make us all virus free.
Virginia Poison Center reminder: do not drink bleach to cure coronavirus.
Wow.
Actually, I wouldn't put that out there.
Better.
Anybody is stupid enough to drink bleach, they deserve it.
Tide Pods work better.
It's just thinning out the herd of the idiots. Let them drink it.
Seriously though, I mean, like it is like really that's probably what it's doing with all these kids doing all these crazy challenges. I don't know. That was funny. Like the one comedian I was watching, he was talking about the difference between like Asian parents when you're sick and American parents when you're sick, and fucking he's like, Asian parents don't give a fuck about you. Like coronavirus, that doesn't exist. That's bullshit. He's like, oh yes, I lost a son to coronavirus. He wasn't strong enough.
Austria bans gathering of more than 5 people. So more than 5 people cannot meet anymore.
That's a mob action right there.
Yeah. And Europe is pretty harsh. They see what's happening in Italy, you know, and it's here literally around the corner. So everybody's afraid
right now. And you guys don't have a lot of people over there, you know what I'm saying, compared to us.
Yeah.
Of course.
But you know, in some locations, probably the density of population is higher.
Yeah, Illinois was about 14 million 2 years ago. Now it's down to about 12. The whole state. So there's a lot of people leaving Illinois.
Yeah,
I think we're the worst.
Get the hell out.
Yeah, I think we're the worst in the country for people leaving. Or the number one city, the number one state that people are leaving.
Oh, did you guys hear what Australian hospital did to Tom Hanks? Because he's been quarantined. They brought in a volleyball with a face painted on it.
They gave him a Wilson.
They gave him Wilson, literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Wilson!
Castaway in real life. Now they're gonna make like coronavirus, the Tom Hanks story.
I sure the hell ain't going to watch it.
Life, Mama always said life was like a box of COVID-19. What are they saying? Yeah, Wilson. UK release from the supermarkets.
In Ireland, all gathering of 500 outdoor and 100 indoor have been banned. Hello, Cinnabon. I'm supposed to go to a concert here in about a week. Well, actually,
That's probably not happening.
it's supposed to be in 10 days.
Who is
I
it?
don't-
We're going to see.
I have my Celine Dion concert
supposed
tickets
to-
finally home in
I'm supposed
June.
to go see Gordon Lightfoot, but I think as old as he is.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. It's been postponed once because he fell down last fall and hurt himself.
Wow,
then it
that
got
big guy's
rescheduled.
fucking mega old, dude. Holy shit. Gordon Lightfoot.
82.
Ella Fitzgerald.
So I got this strange feeling that by the time this 10 days goes by, it'll be canceled.
All your WWE and all that stuff. I wonder if WWE will still have matches without fans. It'd be like practice for the wrestlers. You know?
I don't know. I wonder, are they still doing the NX or the XFL without fans?
No, they a lot of the fans gave me, and like in the NBA and all that, like players came out, like LeBron James said, "Hey, if there's no fans, I'm not fucking playing." Like he came out, and so the NBA was like, "All right, cancel season." But yeah, I mean, LeBron was like, "Dude, the reason why we're there is because of the fans." You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't have them cheering me on or blah blah blah, blah, he's like, I don't want none of it. Yeah, Gordon Lightfoot's got some good hits, man. He's had a fucking huge career. That dude's been around a while.
It's 82.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised he's still alive. Holy shit. And still jamming. He's like on Willie Nelson terms right now.
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on that road again.
Oh, WrestleMania's still going ahead?
Yeah, Peter said he had to put up a link, and I make him a mod so he could link, and then no link. The hell.
But I mean, I'll tell you, like Walmarts here are completely different from Walmarts in Europe. You know what I mean? Like a different type of deal. I don't know. America's got so many fucking different choices for one product. It's ridiculous compared to other countries. It's like you want one thing, we have 30 different things of that one thing. When I was overseas, that is not the case. I don't know.
Ralph says the virus should have no effect on the number of XFL fans.
Until they get it.
I don't know. I saw one of the games had a fairly decent amount of fans watching it.
I used to be a fan of the XFL the first time they came out. I was like, yeah, stick it to them. But this time I really can't care less.
What is XFL?
It's,
XFL is another football league, but it's basically run by McMahon from WWE.
Okay.
His
I will say
Orange
I was gonna say they definitely hit a bit hard. I watched one was on a dead stop and get knocked back about a yard in the air.
Orange Hat Reviews, what's up?
So we're stocking up on Jaloja machines.
Jaloja, the Mark 5 and the Mark 1.
Just get you a shot back.
Yeah, but it's one specific brand of shop vac that any other type has got problems. This one brand works really well. And the HP, or I think whatever it is, I forget the name, but it's orange. It's got a place to put to hold the what's it called? To hold the hose. Hold the hose. So yeah, it seems just damn near perfect.
I don't know. Just big old regular shop vac, fit it all in at once, and
Yeah.
You don't want it too powerful.
Yeah. That doesn't sound right at all.
Yeah, this is only 2.5 horsepower. I think 2 horsepower, 2.5 horsepower max.
I had a supervisor at work years ago at this factory I worked at. He was caught using one. We used to call that.
Reminds me of UHF, where fucking the kid gets the marble and the oatmeal. Like, hey, little Tommy, you found the marble though. You get to drink from the fire hose. And the kid goes up to an actual fire hose and it fucking throws the kid across.
Great scene.
Oh, it's such a great scene. UHF is such a great movie. Dude. I gotta watch
Stanley Spadowski's Playhouse.
I'm gonna have to put UHF on the Cinema Saturday list.
Let's play Wheel of Fish.
Supplies.
Gandhi 2. He's back.
Red snapper. Very, very good fish. Oh my god. The fucking Rambo scene. He fucking catches the bolt in his teeth, grinds it, and spits them all fucking to death, dude. Fucking, oh my god. Oh, it's so great. Going to save Stanley Spadowski.
Yes. Yeah, I still like Stanley in the closet doing the whoa, my shirt glows in the dark.
It's like, hey Philo, man, how you doing? It's like, my work is done here. Philo shakes off like a fucking alien.
Got any change, man?
What?
Man, I need some change.
Oh, gee, thanks, mister. This nickel's worth a fortune. Oh my god, such a great movie, man. Oh my god, he should do another movie. I swear to God, he should do just another movie. He did such a great job with that movie.
Oh yeah, that is one of those. Every scene has something quotable in it.
Seriously, it does though. I mean, like there is so many good one-hitters in that whole movie, dude. I mean, it's just like Bowling for Burgers or Badgers. We don't need no stinking badgers.
Like teaching poodles to fly.
Look, today, kids, we are learning about the turtle. Nature's suction cup.
Yes, Bird, you definitely have to add that to the list.
Yeah, that'd be a great cinema.
Definitely.
Oh, that shit is so good. It's so fucking hilarious. It's a timeless movie. But I fucking wish Weird Al would do another one. UHF 2.
UHF 2, the corporate strike back. Hello, Orange Hat.
What's up?
How are you doing this morning?
Can't complain. Well, I can complain about fucking Amazon, but yeah, that's a story.
I got my kid's fucking 2K monitor like a week ago. It's sitting in Texas. He's like, my monitor here yet? I'm like, in Texas, buddy.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, well, it's not a delivery problem. It's how they were kind of handling some stuff. I did a live stream about it the other day. Because family likes Star Wars, and they even like the Disney Star Wars, I decided to pre-order the Rise of Skywalker. And then it came out early. Then it came out early on digital. Now, I went to my Movies Anywhere app to order this. That means you don't get a physical copy. You only get the digital.
Yeah.
And it goes to Amazon because that's on my Kindle.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't go through. The day or yesterday when the early release, I'm not able to watch it. So I call them up, I email them, I talk to Movies Anywhere and whatnot. And they say, well, it's just a matter of the bank and this and that. And I'm like, so I'm like, oh, fuck this. I'll just fix it. I'll just cancel the pre-order because I also realized that they're going to tax me for it, which they never do. And I'm like, $22.79. It's $19.99. So, oh my God, man. So I canceled it, the pre-order, and then I just bought it. And then they send me an inquiry saying that I canceled, or that they canceled my book, because I also ordered the novel so I could tear that apart for my channel too. And I'm like, I canceled the movie, not the book, you idiots. Oh my God. So yeah, it's like, so I tweeted them. Well, I didn't tweet them. I didn't name them, but it's like, God damn, Amazon is off their game. Are you guys freaking out because of the virus or what? But yeah, oh my gosh, I've never had that. Everybody says Amazon is so cool. Their customer service is so great. And I'm like, the last 2 days tells a different story. And I'm a freaking Prime member.
Yeah, I mean, Amazon's great. I mean, where I'm at right now, it's like one of our only fucking choices. I mean, we don't have stores we can go to out here and just buy shit.
Sassy is begging to get away.
Bird of Prey, I like your avatar. It's that dude from A Voyage Home, or Undiscovered Country.
Yeah, General Chang.
Yep.
General Chang. Commander General Chang.
And people say that movies back then didn't have diversity. You got a freaking Chinese Klingon. Shut up.
Quotes Shakespeare.
Yeah, a Chinese Klingon that quotes Shakespeare. It's like, no wonder Bones said what he said.
And
I'd pay him real money if he'd shut up.
Yeah, Bird actually has a shout out from Galron.
Nice.
I just rewatched TMP like a couple hours ago.
Oh shit, we got 2 DJs. We got
DJ Yosef is just a DJ because he's up on the stream.
I'm just messing up with the names when I jump from stream to stream. I just.
If he was on your stream, he would be Orange Joseph.
Nice. Probably. Yeah.
Nice.
And if he does it all in one day, he just keeps adding titles. So it'd be like Orange DJ Yosef or Bunny. Yeah, he has fun during the day.
Yeah. Yosef will pray by later. He's still
to
away.
Address the chat for 1 second. Peter Quinn, I don't blame the agents, but they kind of, when they emailed me and stuff, it's like, don't worry, I fixed it. I canceled the pre-order of the movie. And then they sent, okay, we got your confirmation that we understand that you canceled the pre-order of the movie, so we're also canceling the expanded edition novel. I'm like, I didn't want you to do that. So, yeah, you guys aren't supposed to take shit into your own hands unless it is a technical clerical error on your end. I didn't cancel the book. I wanted the pre-order of the movie canceled. And I can't believe that they tried saying that it was it was a hard copy that I ordered through a digital stream service. It's like Movies Anywhere does solid digital. They don't send you hard copies.
Not anymore.
So you guys are the dumbest ever, or you think that I am either stupid or something, and it's not me. I've been handling freaking digital shit for years.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the new PlayStation and Xbox are going to go the same way. No hard copies anymore. It's just too much money to produce them.
Yep.
It's going to be a digital service most likely when they're going forward. And they look like fucking computers. They might as well fucking be computers. I don't know this bullshit.
And anyway, you buy a game on a Blu-ray or something, the first thing that happens, it goes and downloads like gazillions of gigabytes of data anyway.
Yeah.
Are they
because of updates, patches, fixes, and so it makes really no sense.
But I mean, like, they're running SSDs now, so they'll run a little faster.
The only time I ever get a hard copy is when I'm on a disc or a friend's Discord, and he does giveaways. Odin's movie blog. And I got the I want a Dr. Sleep or 4K, and I thought I did it because I want the digital code. I actually wanted to see that movie, and so I'm checking out the digital code, and I'm like, oh wait, it comes with both theatrical and the director's cut. The director's cut's 3 hours long. And I'm like,
Good morning, Aldega Outlaw, and good morning, Snowdub.
Snowdub.
what's up, both? Yep, how you doing, Adiga? Adiga drops by my streams too every now and then.
Snowdub's
He's a good
gonna be
regular.
drinking my Corona all day.
Oh yeah, I know, dude. I listened to that before I came onto your freaking live stream, and I'm like, oh my gosh, now I'm gonna have this stuck in my head.
Well, you can blame Aberjam UK because he's the one that writes these for us.
Oh my gosh, that is so freaking cool.
We just throw him out an idea, and poof, he has the parody for us.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome, dude. I shared it on Facebook. Unlike a lot of, there are a lot of YouTubers that I know that say that YouTube is trash, or not YouTube, that say that Facebook is trash, and then it's like, I friend a couple of people from YouTube on Facebook, and then I'm getting all these different friend suggestions. I'm like, these people have all said that Facebook is trash. What the hell? Hello, Fonzie. Or Fozzie.
I'm just throwing that out there for Snowdub to see. See, there are other ones of us.
Waka waka!
Waka waka waka!
Well, if you ask me, I can do all sorts of voices.
It's kind of an audition in case Snowdub ever needs backup someday.
Nice.
I have just one question. How much unnecessary stuff you have, DJ, at home? It's
Right.
just
I mean, like,
crazy.
I only have the Fozzie puppet, and then I have the Grinch onesie, the Pink Bunny onesie, the
You got the mandolin.
the Cousin Eddie,
You have ukulele, don't you, or something like that?
the bunny head, and the mullet wig. Oh,
So
and
you're using it very wisely. Yeah.
oh, and the rainbow unicorn.
Oh.
And whenever freaking
That one gives me nightmares still from the dancing video. The unicorn.
Yeah.
Snowdub says, put Fozzie in an application with the cotton connection. And then whenever Sci-Fi Nation sends it, I got to wear that stupid peacock outfit.
Dude, anybody that says you have useless stuff at your home, especially during today with the whole virus thing out there, it's like, dude, people will be going to his house for entertainment. So it's like, all he needs to do is just basically show a video of the inside of his house, and he'll have like 1 million likes.
Yeah,
and the
and
monetary system breaks down.
Like literally,
Like to barter.
And now, since it's Star Trek Picard, I got to glue a freaking horn on top of the bunny head so I can be a bunny horn.
Literally have the same paneling you do, Orange, in my basement.
This is my landlady's house. I work with my landlady because we look after mentally handicapped people.
Oh, okay.
And she kept the paneling from like the fucking 80s.
Seriously, it's like
Shit, he's gonna be coming to take care of me soon.
She's old fashioned, and the thing is, I don't mind it because I grew up with this shit.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like I usually took the basement as my room and shit, but see, like DJs, like the old,
Oh my god,
Yeah, I love paneling.
it's the same freaking shit. Nice. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Well, this is probably a little bit more faded, but
Right here,
Yeah.
right now, we're going to bring paneling back.
exactly.
I'm going to have my house redone. We're going to put paneling up instead of paint.
right? The
Instead
old
of repainting, paneling all the walls.
Hashtag retro paneling, folks.
What the hell? It was like cheaper to buy.
I see it
and I
in
just,
old
like, when I
pubs
redid
all the
this room,
time. Old pubs have these paneling all the
Well, when I
time.
bought my
Yeah.
house, I tore it all out.
Well, y'all have a great day and
See you, Nightbreed.
stay
Take care, Nightbreed.
stay safe out there.
Take it easy, Nightbreed.
Stay safe, wash
Nice
your
meeting you.
hands. Bye.
Yeah. Don't touch your face.
There's DJ with his Home Alone moment.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, you bearded guys, probably face masks won't work that well.
Face mask, we don't even, or I'm not even going to get into the whole face mask thing because I think that it's not a smart idea. And they've even said it's not a smart idea to wear a face mask with COVID-19 because if people
I
cough,
tell you, I can tell you
it's
what
stuck.
the doctors said on TV that if just to understand, we didn't meet before. I'm from Slovakia, so Central Europe, yeah, small country, really like 5.5 million people, and we have here like 54 cases. And the thing is what the doctor said. The doctor said that to eliminate every single possible threat, wear a mask, because the masks are primarily meant for sick people. So behave as you were sick, treat everybody else as they were sick, and this is how you can eliminate the spreading. So that's why I'm saying something about the masks, because everybody acknowledges that the masks don't protect you, but can eliminate at least mostly
If they can protect
direct
the other
contact.
people while you're wearing it, how do they not protect you?
Yeah. Well,
It sounds like just something doctors are
it's-
saying, just so people don't hoard
Joe,
them.
Joe, it's like wearing the masks on both sides is the best way. So if everybody is wearing a mask, and it was funny because I told it earlier in the stream that I was watching like TV, TV, and all the politicians were wearing masks on TV,
God.
just like, but they are doing it. They are doing it just to go and show an example. And another thing that I said earlier in the stream was that we have the harshest regulations right after Italy here at this moment in our country,
Holy
and
crap.
everybody else is just chasing up. I'm just waiting until they say that we cannot go out on the streets. It's something that can really happen, because otherwise
Yeah.
everything else is closed. Grocery stores and pharmacies are open. That's it. Everything else is closed.
Peter's asking me what the damage report from my area is with the virus. We've had a couple word of mouth rumors that there
And where
might
are
be
you
a
based?
case in my hometown, and there's a case 2 towns over in Lake Placid. But until I hear an absolute confirmation, I'm not worried. And I'm not even going to be worried even if they get a confirmation, because I've actually paid attention to all the stuff that I need to pay attention to. The American media, because I know a lot of you guys are from, or I know DJ E's from Slovakia, but the American media, they did really stupid shit when it came to this virus. They just perpetuated panic. And that's why I don't like the media. And it's not because of political leanings or anything like that. It's just because I've noticed from my own observation, without political bias or any of that, that they have lost their collective minds. And it's like, that's it. I'm going to localized media only. And we've also learned, because localized media plus media that like CNY Central, even they're starting to, which is a new source I actually loved paying attention to until they started getting political or overtly politically biased. And I'm like, you guys used to be one of the more objective. So now I got nothing. I mean, but yeah, I've basically done what I need to. I don't go out unless I have to. I also don't, or I have hand sanitizer in my car and on me when I'm going out, just in case. If I shake a person's hand who coughs, I'll frickin' wash my hands up when I get home. You just got to take the necessary precautions.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
freak out, because you're only gonna make
This
matters
is something
worse.
that I see in our media right now. They are trying to stop the panic that goes through the social media, and they are trying to basically, they're just saying behave responsibly. Yeah, wash your hands, don't meet necessarily with people. Don't stay with crowds, and just behave like quarantine yourself as far as you and as much as you can. Yeah.
If you feel you might be infected with it, go to the doctor, get confirmed, and then self-quarantine.
A lot of doctors' offices are saying not to come in if you think you have it.
Or yeah, there are some of them. It's like, well, that's because some of them don't have the tests.
Yeah. Here, as I said, we are a small country. So what they are doing, if you we have phone lines, and if you have suspicion that you could have the sickness, you call a number, and they come to your house in full hazmat suits and everything. They test you. They take the test. It's the 8-hour test. Yeah, and then you get informed right after.
Nice, but yeah. But if I remember correct, I can't remember. I think it's like 48 or 50 people in New York. Sorry.
Peter Quinn, don't shake hands, bump elbows or feet. Like you would just go and bump elbows or feet with people.
Guys,
are you kidding? I'd be doing what the
Ninja Turtles do. Prosper.
Yeah, live long and prosper. No touch, no contact, 6 feet away.
I think I'm going to back out for a second if I can get out.
No Dusty Rhodes elbow drops.
Where are you?
Hey, Leo, high foot. In Ireland, we're told not to visit the doctor or hospital. Call a number and testing teams will be sent to your house. Damn.
See, if Eldega will come up, I'm going to take myself off the panel for a few because
DJ, I'm dropping off. I'm leaving the stream because I need to get I need to buy some cigarettes. So I'm leaving right now. Okay.
Yeah, so
you can stay. Yeah. Okay.
Take care, Joseph.
Take care, guys. Thank you very much. Bye.
Is actually a doctor.
Nice meeting you.
Give some good advice to this. Good morning, T-Berg.
T-Bird, Uncle DJ, and the good old boys. Hello.
Just
no harm. That's my ringtone on the cell phone.
Oh, we got our special guest today who is ready to wait.
I'm not working today. I mean, this is special. This is. I mean.
Yeah, I'm not working either.
Alexander, I had the biggest laugh yesterday at your stream.
Yes, everybody missed my stream.
I was there. I watched it. I fell asleep, but I watched it afterwards.
Okay.
When you washed your hands and said "F you, coronavirus," I was cracking up. Just the way you did that.
It's good stuff. You know what is important? You wash your hand. You know, and you know what is important to not touch your face if you have been with other people. Right now, I wash my hands.
I touch my face all the time, but I'm never with other people, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah, so I wash my hands. I already washed my hands, and nobody either. So I can do that. Look, I can do that. That's not a problem. Like I can do that like that. But
slap harder. Slap harder.
Well, you don't want to do that at work because you're touching, things. Who knows. Coming through work, touching things, giving it to you, handing things back.
You know that you have to lick your fingers before you make someone's food, right, bro?
Guys. It's very important. I will say to you something. We all know that there are someone dangerous there, and he will challenge you to not wash your hand. He will challenge you to touch your face. He will challenge you to go everywhere where there are a lot of people. He will challenge you, and I understand what happened right now out there. He will challenge you to fight for toilet paper. So don't do this challenge, please. Answer no to Momo, okay?
Alexander, you need to do a how-to video on how to turn newspaper into toilet paper.
Oh, bro.
Go.
Yes, but you have the National Enquirer. That's a really good source of toilet paper. I'm pretty sure you probably to subscribe to the National Enquirer, and you have toilet paper.
Just in case for times like this, you subscribe to the
resubscribe to the New York Times.
Or get Hillary Clinton's book.
It's the only time you can. That's where this is a good reason to subscribe to the National Enquirer. That's
Yeah,
not
but you use,
All I'm
Orange,
saying,
if you use Hillary's book, it's already shit.
Mm-hmm.
great.
Hillary's book, or
Good point.
it's like the master dealer, like I don't know, the Folk book of Trump is good also. You have a lot of book in the United States you can use that will be amazing for that, because I mean you are not lucky to have like something like the Capital. That's a good book, so you keep it, you don't touch it. You can read it. That's kind of good. But for all the rest, billionaires doing politics, or bureaucrats doing politics, I mean, you can all use that. A lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. But the National Enquirer, what is good, we understand, they will deliver it at your home every day.
And it's good.
At the end of time, you'll got fake news, and you'll be able to watch your end with it. Oh, we have someone here. Just no on that. Right there.
Other way.
That way.
Oh, that's complicated to point. Right?
Point the
Yeah, it's like looking in a mirror, except opposite.
Like that. Who's
Yeah.
that?
00.
Speak. Identify yourself.
That is a cute little thing that he has, though, for an avatar. I don't know what it is. It looks like a slot machine thingy.
But guys,
Oh my god!
There goes another fucking
That's
puppy.
unfair. That's unfair to use that.
Okay, I'm backing out for a second because I'm putting a real doctor up on the screen.
Every time he wears
All
a
right.
mask, a puppy dies.
Doctor here.
Every time he wears that mask, a puppy dies.
Dun dun dun.
What's up, Adiga?
Oh, I think
Good morning, gents.
guys, you wash only one end. If I understand your avatar, you only wash one end.
Oh, just live your lives normal. Quit hyping about this stuff. Keep old people out of the stores because they bother me.
That's the thing. The coronavirus is basically only deadly to people with immunodeficiency, compromised immune systems, no immune system because of chemo, and people above the age of 65.
All right, a lot of you guys already know that I have it's a long, slow burn terminal form of cancer. And I was out the other day.
Shit, I did not.
I was out the other day. We went out to dinner in a restaurant. It's like going, this is all a bunch of hype, you know? And then people talk about masks. Well, masks, you see them in the doctors. They're using that to protect the patient, not to protect themselves. There's a reason why they have hazmat suits. That's how you protect yourself. You look, it got, from all intents and purposes and everything that I've studied, the virus was actually engineered. It's not as good as they had hoped. And it escaped from a lab in China with people that were doing full hazmat stuff. So you think your silly little mask is going to protect you from this? No, that's a bunch of bunk. So don't even worry about getting the masks.
Yeah, I can't see a mask.
And
from anything.
yeah, and here's another thing too. People do all kinds of things during the day. Fist bumps, elbow bumps aren't going to be any different than shaking hands. You're still close enough to breathe the same air that they're breathing. So don't even worry about it. As long as your immune system's
What they say,
functioning.
6 feet away or some shit, 6 feet away, 5 or 6 feet away from a person.
No, you can sneeze and that will shoot off to 12 feet. So 5-6 feet away, it's ridiculous. The only real safe way to be is to make sure your own personal immune system is doing well. Now, the way to do that, sleep reasonably well, eat reasonably well, take vitamin D3, and stop stressing about things. You'll be fine.
And wash your hands.
And wash your hands. Yeah.
Only after going to the bathroom.
Always.
The rest of the time, just suck on those fingernails, get that dirt out, and chew on it.
Wait a second. I wash my hands.
Also, there's that. He's not, or he doesn't do comedy skits or vines anymore. But has any of you guys ever heard of Daz Black?
I'm going to stream a little later, Captain Trek. I've not heard of that person.
Well, he does some he did some
Bird.
hilarious finds years ago, and they're on YouTube. Just look up Daz DAZ Black comedy finds. There's one that he actually does where it's basically mom knows when you don't wash, and it's only like a few seconds. So he looks at he flushes the toilet, looks at the hand soap in the sink, opens up the door, and he's like, huh, because his mom's standing there, lifts up a thing of hand sanitizer or hand soap, wash your hands. It's like, they should bring, I need to find that because I'm going to freaking share the hell out of it on Facebook and shit.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? This is clean hands.
Have you ever seen how they wash their hands in a hospital? Did you do that?
Yeah, they take like 30 minutes.
If you didn't do that, then it didn't do you any good.
That it's reduced. It's reduced. Like, you need
Thank you, Bird of Prey, for subscribing. Thank you, not Ryan Johnson, for subscribing.
Not Ryan Johnson. Is against Ryan Johnson.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If you didn't do it like they do in a hospital, or completely sanitized, you're not touching the faucet. When you're done, you let your hands air dry with the water dripping down towards your elbows, and you've done it for a good 2 minutes. You haven't really washed your hands. You just played with soap. That's just the way it is. I mean, you go to any histology lab, you have to clean the countertops with the stuff called Quetzal or something even more stringent. Washing your hands may eliminate 20% of what's on there, maybe 30.
This is 20% of less.
Yeah, but as soon as you wave your hands in the air, it gets it off of your face, gets it off of your breath, gets it out of the air. So it's not really doing it.
But airborne. I mean, like, when something's airborne, dude, it is very hard not to get, if you're
right. All viruses are airborne.
No, DG Adesi. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that Momo will do to ask to do in this challenge. So I'm not doing that. I will not do that.
Well, I'm just telling you guys the truth. I mean, you could take it or leave it. You could believe the TV if you want to. Wash your hands, don't touch your face, all that stuff. Go right ahead. They're just trying to scare you.
I will believe the TV.
OHR said it a few minutes ago. The media is really trying to scare people, and it's just the flu. It's a genetically engineered flu. It has certain markers on it to where you can catch it a couple of times, but as long as you work on your immune system, you'll be okay. And like I said, I have cancer. Mine directly affects the IgA part of the immune system, and I went out anyway, and I'm not sick from it. Or either that, or if I was sick from it, all it's doing is making my nose run a little bit. It's nothing other than just another form of the flu. Now, if you look at the averages of how many people have been infected, your chances of actually getting it, if you're not immune compromised, is like 0.06%.
It's very low. It's going to go up, though, if you're in a populated area. If you're in a bigger city, your chances of getting it are probably going to be way.
This is what the numbers I got from taking from China population and doubling it, plus added another 10% for all their extra lives, the doubling plus the percent, 0.006%.
Might I suggest taking from Italy instead? We're
closer
to Italy than China in terms of what American everyday life is like.
Well, even in Italy, the percentages, that's a good point, but even still, Italy, the percentages are they're overhyped.
What the hell is this?
Either way, I didn't mean to
sorry
throw
about
cold
that.
water
Somebody
on
was hanging
everyone's
around
paranoia.
outside my door.
I didn't mean to throw cold water on everyone's paranoia. Just stop stressing over things and be normal,
Yeah, I will listen to the government.
Yeah, you trust the government? Oh wait, you're a communist. Yeah, you trust them.
I will trust the government. I will trust the certified media, and I will do exactly what they have to do because I want to fight the coronavirus. And I mean, I'm not a fan of conspiracy theories, so that kind of thing happened before with the stress. So personally, no, I think that everybody should be responsible and follow what the government says right now. And that's the best thing to do, by the way, because anyway, at the end of the day, if you are doing that for nothing, we will just have clean ends. And if you are doing that for a good reason, but at this point, I mean, maybe not a lot of people will die, but it will be because we are being preventive. So it's like for the flu H1N1, I took the vaccine. It didn't hurt me for nothing. I mean, I have not been hurt, but maybe we won against the flu because of that. So the question is, it's better to be preventive than begin to think that the virus comes from a plot and a hoax from China. So please be responsible. I don't buy that kind of stuff.
Well, here's the thing and here's a hard example, and it'll tell you exactly why I say what I say, and it's proven in history. Back with the Spanish flu, just over 100 years ago, in the United States, it killed a quarter of the population. Well, that went around the world. It was dropping people like crazy. Now, there was a group of people that went to the doctors, and you've seen how they do triage. You know, these people we can help, those people we can't help. Those people they can't help, they sent to the chiropractors. Back at the time, chiropractor was new, and they figured, oh, these chiropractors, they can, you know, they make people feel better, so, you know, they're going to die anyway. Let's send them to the chiropractors. Well, the chiropractors worked on their immune system, told them to eat right, sleep well, do this. All the people they sent to the chiropractors survived.
120 years ago.
Huh?
This 20, it happened in 1919, I believe.
It was a much more virulent form. They didn't have all the toxins in the air. They didn't have all the poisons in their food. And these people did so much better. Now, the example here is instead of listening.
They were under food. I mean,
their food was better because they didn't have all the chemicals, all the deleted or depleted nutrients in the soil.
They didn't eat enough. They were living in slums.
Well, they didn't have the medical technology.
You're missing the point, buddy. When you got food back then, it was what we would call better than organic.
Oh, wow.
When you got it.
100 years ago, better. Okay, fine.
Because nowadays we have all kinds of pesticides, chemicals, and things that they weren't using back then. But my point was, just over 100 years ago, the people that actually did things to boost their immune system instead of, you know, going and trusting in a medical route that was unproven and taking medications and everything else. These people that were scheduled to die were taken care of by pushing their immune system, and they all survived. And at that point, it scared the AMA, or the early forms of it, because they saw that these chiropractors were making people better. And that's when the division between the AMA and the different chiropractic unions came, because the medical association saw that they started losing money because these people were getting well without having to have medicines pushed on them or put into hospitals or this, that, or the other. It's the same for today. I mean, you get better food, you get adequate sleep and rest, work on your immune system by taking vitamin D3, zinc, those type of things, and you'll be just fine.
Yeah, as a farmer, I can agree that today's food that's grown is packed full of things to keep away pests, to keep away blights and such, and it's just not quite as healthy as it used to be. You can tell that just by the last 20 years.
Oh, it looks like I got Alexander mad, but I'm just telling the facts. I mean, I don't go by the hype. I've studied this stuff for years.
Hello, Darren Wagner.
Darren, what's up?
What's up?
Stuck in the house.
I'm still looking for that Vine. Got to go through like a 26-minute version of the whole, or of a compilation.
Well,
How you feeling, Captain? Is his mic working?
I'm not sure what's up with Captain Trek right now.
Yeah, I know he's been going through some procedures and stuff. I think it was for his neck. I was just going to check on him, see how he was doing.
I know he was stressed out earlier. He was glad when I started the stream because he wanted things to take his mind off.
Well, I didn't help. I'm trying to, though. You know, just don't stress about things.
Alexander, you're being a bad boy. You shouldn't be calling names. Everybody has their own opinions, and we can do that.
No, you know, it's fine because, you know, it's one of those things as a healthcare professional. You're going to get people that argue one way or another, and I could show you the documentation, the history, the proof, all of that stuff.
Captain Trek's not sure what's going on.
Not sure.
I don't know. We just all go by what we hear bouncing around, and things get twisted and turned, and
well,
figure out the
when
truth.
have you trusted the media? And
I never do.
Right. Okay. Here's some facts. You can look this up, and I know Orange Hat understands this too. I've heard him hinting at it. But you go starting last year, there's been over 1,000 CEOs that have quit. Out of most of those, they were selling stock like crazy, and no one could figure out why. Well, they kind of saw this coming. The coronavirus was also released about the same time that they had this big thing in the government with the impeachment papers, where Nancy Pelosi held on to those things right up until the last minute when Corona actually got released in China. If you follow it, all it is, it's a big money-making scheme. They scared the people. Stocks were selling. All the people who really had the big stocks had already sold out. When it gets to the bottom, they're going to buy again and make a ton of money. And, you know, these companies that are taking a break from making all these products when everything ends, they're going to start making more products like gangbusters.
Yeah.
It's a big money-making hype, in my opinion.
Thing is,
Charmin was they were their culprit.
Yeah. The way I see it is they couldn't get his ass on the impeachment stuff that they tried. So when this coronavirus thing started, this is going to sound like a conspiracy theory. It kind of is, but because they've gone so nuts, I really wouldn't put it past them. Basically, they said, we're going to use, and you see hints about it in the media where they're politicizing it and all. Look at the economy right now. It's in free fall. Let's face it, folks. U.S. economy is in a free fall right now. But have you noticed who's not complaining about it? And the only thing that when they do complain, they're going to say it's Trump's fault. And it's like, so what are you guys doing to fight this thing? I mean, I haven't heard any of you guys come up with anything solid to fight this coronavirus thing. So I'm guessing that you guys are just sitting back with your popcorn, just enjoying the fact that the economy's in free fall. Did you ever think to realize that you're also a part of the economy?
Well, all the major investors wait for a day like this. Wait with open arms for something like this to happen. So everybody can, flood by, basically. But it's kind of weird when you see all these, CEOs stepping down one after another. Bill Gates, Bob Iger, you know what I'm saying? Just they're out the game. They don't want to deal with the shit. But I guess if I had that much money, I would have been like, CEO.
Didn't Bill Gates step down like 5-10 years ago?
Well, he was still part of the board, I believe. He stepped down.
Yeah, he just recently bailed. And it wasn't just about it was this last year where he had started this big vaccine initiative for the new flu stuff. Guess who's going to make a lot of money off of this?
The people who have money. The people who have lots of money.
Yeah.
And look at all the derangement from the media itself. You've got them harping on Trump originally because he wasn't doing enough or saying enough, or he was trying to play down things to keep things going. And then as soon as he started closing borders, then they were accusing him of trying to overhype it. It's all a game.
All I know is that 2 days ago, everybody that I saw on the left was complaining that we weren't testing people when they came back. And then yesterday we start testing people, and now they're complaining the line is too long because we're testing people when they come back from Europe at customs. So he's damned if he does, he's damned if he doesn't.
It's just a game with them. That's all it is. And they're doing it so they can make the money by putting all this shit out to get the clicks, to get the ad revenues, to get all that crap.
Well, part of the reason why I know some of this stuff, my oldest son, he's a genius when it comes to the stock market. It's not what he does by trade, but you give him $50 and in 6 months he'll have several hundred, and it just escalates. I don't know how he does it, but he saw this coming. They're making money with the stock market going down. He's got my wife doing it, and then it's crazy.
Orange Hat just infected us.
Yeah. You're all infected. I just sneezed out a huge ass booger that's on my hand that says I got coronavirus.
But bro, it's COVID-23 we have to worry about that, affects machinery.
Yeah. There you go.
Cylons were coming.
Human and mechanical component virus. People be going to fucking Pornhub finding out that fucking like the only site you'd have to infect is Pornhub.
You know what? Let me be right back. I want to show something.
I'm not hiding out. I still go out to the store when I need to. I'm not going to be one of them little sissy pansies that tries to hide out. Nope.
But speaking of, or one last thing before we get too far away from the stuff, the stuff with Trump and whatnot. Did you guys see Don Lemon's reaction to Kasich? I can't remember his first name. Where Don Lemon's like, "No, you cannot talk. You're supposed to be saying what we want you to say." It's like, dude, why haven't they fired you yet?
Because that's how they all are there at that network.
Yeah. And you got freaking Cuomo interviewing Cuomo. It's like, not so much.
It's kind of like, come on, how many conspiracy theories did Maddow put out over and over and over? And Twitter won't even ban what she says on there, and it's complete fake bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. The thing about the whole kids in cages a while back, she's like, or they showed the early footage before she went live, and she's like, could you roll the camera so I could get in the moment? It's like, bitch, seriously? You just got caught faking your shit.
Or the pictures of AOC crying at the border at the gate when there was absolutely nothing.
Oh, yeah, Ocasio-Cortez. Oh my gosh, man.
Empty parking lot. She's crying at an empty parking lot.
It's like, she's getting so broken up. Oh my God, hands down like this. It's like, then you see, or then they pan slowly over. It's like, and then they pan back to her. You see her walking back to the van. Somebody actually showed a fucking video of it. It's like, oh my God, are you serious? You just got caught fucking lying, and they still kept your ass. But did you guys see the huge slip up of what she did? She went see-through at a press conference.
Oh wow.
And it's like,
when was that?
Oh, it was on Lethal's Discord. She wore a see-through and she wasn't wearing a bra. And it's
I could find it for you.
At a
find
fucking
it for
press
Bird,
conference.
Bird loves AOC. So
right, and there's some
Bird
people out there been like, bro, that's that bartender I fucked a couple of years ago.
I know there was some fake.
It's illegal to have sex with AOC. You want to know why? Because you're not, or because it's illegal to have sex with somebody with a high mental handicap.
Her and
I mean,
Tulsi are trying to get an emergency $1,000 a month going because of the virus.
Tulsi's freaking out too. Has Hawaii even been affected by the freaking virus?
Actually, yeah, they have. I checked. They've got.
Oh my god.
Well, Hawaii is the most isolated place on the earth. So I mean, there's no land within 3,000 miles in every direction of Hawaii.
I'm gonna give you a link. Well, you know, I can't do the dang link. Dang it. I forget.
You can put it in
if you show that, or if you show that
Hold on.
picture of AOC, you're gonna get you're not monetized, are you, DJ? But oh
No,
my gosh,
I'm
we might.
I'm not I got less subs than you, Orange.
It's in
Yeah,
the
that's
private
right.
chat. What's his face? I can't remember his name. Either way, this is a link to his. He made a good funny out of it.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you freak. Or when I saw her, or when I saw the picture, I'm like, tell me this isn't real. I'm thinking this is faked, but then I saw the fucking video where they're smudging it out, and I'm like, oh my god, she actually fucking went. Basically, that's the same as going topless. I'm sorry, that's the same as going topless, folks. If you can see through, you're going topless. And it's like, how dare you freaking try to get people to have, or to freaking find you desirable, you sick bitch. It's illegal to have sex with you. You're just being a fucking tease.
Okay, wait a minute. Bird, you ready to look? I'm going to put this up really quick.
I was already looking.
Okay.
He's watching the zoomed-in video.
Well, damn.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, oh my fucking god.
I don't know. That looks fake. But you said there's a video of it?
Yeah, see, I kind of think it looks fake because I don't think she's got that big of tits.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
She does. She does. She does.
Video.
I mean, I am on the fence, but it's like, holy shit, man. Like I said, I'm on the fence of it.
When I look at it, it looks like one of those Fallout 4 mods where you can make things bigger. It just doesn't look right.
Yeah. I mean, there is definitely some tells that it might be fake, but it's like, I wouldn't put it past her for being that stupid.
Well, no, I wouldn't put it past her for being that stupid, especially since she said the unemployment rate drops because people have more than one job.
Well, I guess that's better than 190 million Americans getting killed by gun violence.
Right.
Put it this way, folks. If you guys know what this is, let me just give you a close-up. Do you guys recognize this? It's from an absolute awesome movie that I own. We need those guys right now to kind of clean out Washington. Now, obviously, I'm joking, folks. I do not advocate political assassination of any kind. But, oh my gosh, the amount of stupid that is in Washington right now, it should be illegal that they are this stupid. Holy shit. What kind of fucked up... I mean,
I was going to
that's
show
not
you guys my
expected.
license, but it had way too much information on it. Something I have to hold up at the office.
Oh my gosh, guys. I had to close my window because otherwise this freaking person would have heard it. There is a woman, all freaking pink, kind of big, that's walking her dog out into her yard to take a shit, and it's like, in the middle of the damn day, woman. Nobody wants to see that. Ugh. And I'm like, that's something that DJ would probably do because DJ has that bunny suit.
I'm just glad you're not sharing it.
You want me to?
No.
I'll fucking flip this camera right now.
I don't.
If
I
I
don't
have
want
to suffer, you suffer with me.
I don't want some of the guys getting all excited.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, maybe if she, well, she's got booty for days, man. Let's just say that. You could probably have or set a fucking tray table on that damn ass alone. Oh wait, did I say that on air?
And now Darren's up here.
Hello.
What's up, Darren Wagner?
Hey.
The man with the wise voice.
Is that what that's? Okay. Thank you.
They just sound like one of those
wise
old-time
one.
professors, not the
Archer
recent
now
ones, but the older guys that really knew their stuff and, just have an authoritarian voice.
At one point, I wanted to be one until I went back to school after the Navy and decided I didn't like professors.
And you are wise.
You guys are idiots. I'm like, what? All right.
What the hell is going on in the chat?
Alexander.
Somebody lost a wrench.
So that picture of AOC, it could definitely be one. I can't remember what they call those things. Not deep fakes, but there's this thing on that I've heard about on 4chan. That
exaggerated reality.
Well, what they do when they want to get revenge on some woman that snubbed them or something is they'll go to Facebook, find a picture of them in a bikini, and then they'll put it on 4chan, and 4chan members will Photoshop it to look like they were on a nude beach instead.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
Well, so, I actually did float an idea one time, but now, again, folks, for those at home, it was a freaking joke said in jest. So, and also it wouldn't pan out in real life anyway because of certain things. But oh my gosh, man, when I heard that Talib, Omar, and AOC all were getting together, it's like, somebody get the coke flowing, get them in a freaking hotel room, get their clothes off, take some pictures. There you go. They're ruined. But
I don't think that would ruin them. To be honest.
Oh, it would ruin them politically, but it would make them more famous otherwise. But it's like, that's the only, I mean, even with the reopened investigation on Omar for the brother thing, how the hell has she not been at least leave of absence in Congress or in congressional committee? I mean, let's be honest, folks. They reopened that investigation. Well, and she is still on frickin' intelligence and foreign affairs committees.
They're Democrats. They get away with that. I mean, have you ever heard of Barney Frank? Barney Frank had a pedophile prostitution ring being ran out of his apartment, and he was never kicked out.
Took it down for a minute, Ricky, because I got to say too. Also, with Ilhan Omar, why in the hell isn't they pushing? Because now that she married a guy that she was having the affair with, that can easily also prove that she was giving and funneling the money for him to follow her around all over the country.
I mean, oh yeah,
yeah. It's made her subject to blackmail.
Submarine.
Captain is a robot.
Yes, a broken one.
I mean, also, you had freaking Talib arrested for assault at a Trump rally. She also assaulted what's her name, Laura Loomer. I mean, that's actually caught on video evidence of her actually assaulting her. Because when you try to grab a phone, if that is not yours, and you put your hands on somebody else's property that they are using, that is actually assault or considered assault. Yeah, no, I love this one. Give me our fucking phone. It's like, yeah, you just assaulted a journalist.
I know it, but right now Democrats are in control of the House, so everything's being stonewalled. And
that might change very soon.
Well, there's a couple things, and you go historically all the way back to the 70s, because there was a time when the roles were reversed, when Republicans were the ones that were doing the pedophilia or at least getting caught, because I think it goes on both sides.
Yes, both
But
sides.
we
are,
have a.
to be
we've had
fair,
a
both
system
sides
of
are
judges.
guilty of shit.
Yeah, we've had a system of judges, a whole slew of them, that have been softballing all these people. That's why they say they never get caught, they never go to prison, this, that, or the other. Well, if you notice that something's happened the past couple of years, there's been over 180, I think it's over 200 now, federal judges that have been replaced by people who are constitutionalists. And you cannot prosecute these people unless you do it right the first time. So
Yeah, you slip.
there's tons of sealed indictments right now. There's all these new judges that will actually prosecute these things. So the people that you thought were going to get away from things, I doubt that will be the case in in a year or two.
Oh, look how
Yeah,
much old Ted Kennedy got away with.
Yeah, if you're waiting for them to get frog marched in cuffs or something, that probably isn't going to happen.
In a year or two, they'll all be dead from the virus.
I mean, I'm wondering, or I heard that they actually did a special prosecutor thing for Clinton. They actually had her go on record about the email thing again. And I'm wondering how that's panning out.
And Epstein didn't.
You'll never hear it in the news because of what's been going on with the virus. They won't talk about any of that.
Yeah, no, they're gonna stay away from any left side political scandal right now.
Epstein didn't
at
kill
least
himself
conservative
either.
news is calling it out.
Who's calling it out?
Daily Wire actually reports on it. Ben Shapiro stuff or company. He reported on it, but then it kind of just went under the rug really quick, and I'm like, I want an update, please. I mean, people have been waiting for her to get to get to the gallows for a while, man. I mean, seriously, a lot of people want her gone. Not just gone out of the political arena, but in jail, because what she did endangered the United States. Not to mention she is killing people, so.
I honestly would have been fine with her just leaving the spotlight and shutting the F up after the election. And
That
just trying to
final
mend, but she didn't.
That
She
final
didn't.
narcissism
debate between her and Trump. That final debate between her and Trump. You want to know how I knew she was going to lose? And I knew this before they started the debate. You want to know how I knew? Because a fucking fly landed on her face. And she didn't even fucking flinch. And I'm like, well, flies are attracted to shit. So I already know who's winning this one. But seriously, you go back to that freaking debate, you will see that fly land on her face. She won't even fucking flinch. And it's like, are you fucking serious, woman? Oh. But also,
I'm going
if I
to
had
sign
to
out of the
base-
chat real quick, if you don't mind. Hey, DJ, sorry about the drama that ensued.
It's okay. It's normal around here.
No, I'm just trying to tell people how it is instead of how the hype was. And I you know what? Takes a Canadian. No, I'm kidding.
Thank you. I appreciate
French Canadian.
you trying to tell.
French Canadian.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Somebody getting one.
Diego, but before you go, I just don't want this to seem like I'm being disingenuous. I listen to what you say. I personally disagree with probably a lot of it. So if I say something later, I don't want it to say like it's coming behind your back. But I respect your opinion. I respect your ability to talk, as I do everybody's. I want to hear different opinions. I would love if things were as simple as you making them out to be. And maybe I'll be wrong, and I'll see. But just in case, I want to just bring it out there. I personally also disagree, but I'm not going to make a...
I don't have a problem with people disagreeing. Never have. I mean...
Agree to disagree. That's what I say.
I mean, it's not an agree to disagree. It's just it's opinions that are out there. I just
don't
happen
want-
to have spent, the past 30 years in the field seeing all these different things I'm trying to share. But other people have 30 years of experience doing other things. That's fine. I don't have a problem. But when people do personal attacks because they don't have the facts to back it up, that's where I have an issue.
Okay.
Bard,
I just
you're an
didn't,
awesome guy,
seem
and
like
I don't have a... Go ahead.
I just didn't want it to seem like I was hiding or something. I just was being respectful.
Nah, please. You don't have a bad bone in your body, except for maybe Kurdistan. But other than that,
losing calcium by the day. But other than those,
Number one sci-fi. Welcome to the stream.
You're losing calcium by the day?
I would imagine that my bones are probably losing calcium since I'm not walking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink milk.
No, you don't want to drink milk.
Yeah.
Why is he lactose intolerant?
I'm gonna get on you about. Last thing you just got me started, buddy. The United States. Just I want you to think about this. United States drinks more milk per capita than any other nation in the world, and yet we have the highest incidence of osteoporosis in the world. Reason being is, in order to absorb calcium, you need an acidic stomach. Right below the stomach is a place. It's the first part of the intestines, and it is the only place, or the vast majority, where 90% of the absorption of calcium takes place there. And it's there because in order for it to ionize the calcium properly and be absorbed, it has to be acidic. Milk neutralizes that ionization. A 4-chambered stomach cow can do quite well. Humans don't do so well. So if you want calcium, you do it in orange juice or something that's acidic.
Right.
Hey, Adega.
All right.
I've never said.
Yeah, Tom's.
I'm gonna change my freaking diet right now.
Yeah.
I've never said hello to you before, Adega, but hello.
Hey, hello.
Yes, hello, Adega. I haven't met you either.
I am a lurker for the most part. I think, Bird of Prey knows I lurk at similar circles when he does, and I think he's awesome. Orange Hat, we've met a few times. Captain knows me, but we've never really spoke. Plus, he's read my book, which I appreciate that.
Yeah, most people.
My mom has read it too, so yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome book.
Thank you.
Most people are lactose intolerant to different degrees too. I mean, it's there's a lot of things that when I stopped drinking it, a lot of things improved.
Well, our systems are designed to shut it off when you get to about the age of 2 and 3. You're supposed to be weaned off of lactose and get your proteins from other sources. I'm not saying cheese isn't awesome because I love cheese, but milk straight up, go for the almond stuff. If you want it on cereal, there's other sources. And plus, milk does tend to hinder the immune system a little bit.
Yeah, I've bought the almond milk before, just for every once in a while I want to eat a breakfast like I did when I was 12. So I'll buy some some frosted mini wheats or something, and I'll always get the almond milk for that. But yeah. And I'm from Wisconsin, so of course we're all about cheese, but you have to get it in moderation. So beer and cheese.
And
that's what we make
pizza
here.
frequently.
Yeah. I don't eat as much pizza as I used to. So.
Oh, one more thing.
Okay,
I'll probably be in the chat, but I'm going to sign off just a sec. DJ, you won last Thursday night.
I found one of the things on the vines, because I told you guys I was looking for Daz Black vines that kind of relate to the current situation in the world right now. And here's one in the video that I did find. So I'm going to get this up to the camera. This guy is freaking, I should also write in the screen. Clear all those. And right in the screen. But yeah, this guy is freaking hilarious. What's
wrong with you? I just got this really bad cold. I am a manly man, but whenever...
All right, guys, I'll be in chat in a few minutes.
All right. But yeah, this dude does some hilarious shit.
Damn, we're almost at the 3-hour mark already. The hell?
Oh my gosh. Sorry. This is also a funny one. Hold on. Let me get this turned up. Has any of your parents done this whole thing, or done this whole frickin' excuse kind of thing?
You didn't finish. It's like one bean. There's kids starving in Africa. Got an envelope? Yeah. Send it to them.
Yep.
So I found the undoctored version of that AOC image where she's clearly not wearing a black see-through shirt.
Okay.
So if you want to screen share, I can show it to you.
Throw it up there. Why not? We're going to debunk the boobs. So Bird of Prey is still saving the boob version for himself.
Yeah. So if you, I don't know if you have it up yet because I can't watch while you do that.
I can't see it yet.
Not up here.
I'm not seeing anything.
I'm not seeing nothing linked to me.
Oh, hold on. That's my fault.
Do 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 do. There we go. There's the undoctored version of boobs.
Yeah. So clearly she is big. I mean, those there are. She's got a pair of nice jugs, but they were all covered up.
Okay, because I'm glad that's resolved because, oh my gosh, that would have, like I said, I wouldn't put it freaking behind her to be stupid enough or to actually accidentally go topless or see-through.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh, man, I am glad that is.
Exactly. The reason why that had legs was simply because it is something she's capable of doing. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, of course she is.
Yeah.
But like I said, Bird's still going to save the other version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, people sorry, I just saw something horrifying, but I gotta put my phone down. People, yeah, it's like you said, it's something she's gonna do, but people are gonna still keep that one and try to perpetuate it because it's, first off, it makes her look bad. Mm-hmm. Second off, it's like, come on, guys. We're the ones that are trying to actually get the shit or trying to play the honorable game. But a person actually said, you know what, there's a time to be honorable and time to just give it right freaking back. And I'm like, I'm on the fence about that because, honestly, if you want to be better than somebody, you got to be better than them all the time. You can't just, or one time when you decide to basically play their own game and beat them, that's when you may have beaten them, but you sacrificed your integrity to do it.
You know, I wouldn't put this is the conspiracy theorist in me, of course, thinking, oh, she probably had somebody do that to that image to put it out there so that she had ammo.
And here's what's trending on Twitter right now.
Oh, is that Ginsburg?
Ginsburg?
Ruth Buzzy Ginsburg.
What the fuck? How is that woman still alive?
She's working out.
I mean, shit, man. Didn't she fall asleep during the State of the Union?
Oh, she fell asleep during Supreme Court. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, how is that woman still? I'm sorry, but ruling for life or freaking courting for life or whatever they call it. Say what?
Judging for life?
Yeah, that thing. I'm sorry, but when she has health scares where she actually has to judge from a damn TV screen and shit, it's time to hang up the robe and gavel.
Well,
no, they're going to try to prop her up as long as they can until Trump's out of office because they don't.
Yeah, that's what she said. I promise I will not be retiring or anything until after 2020. It's like, bitch, you got to last to 2024. You ain't lasting that long.
They're going to do a weekend at Bernie's with her. What are you talking about?
The Supreme Court doesn't get together and deliberate cases. No, people think they do. They don't get into a room together and discuss things.
No, you're right. They don't.
They all have their own offices in different parts of the country in some cases, and they do everything they do by correspondence. So her having a screen up isn't a huge deal, but yeah.
But also, freaking Sotomayor, she completely went off the deep end.
Oh yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I thought she was a decent Supreme Court justice, and for the most part, she actually did stay objective or for the most part when she started. But even now, she's now starting to go extreme, and it's like, no.
Yeah.
if you are found to change your shit simply because the president, nope. That means you have lost your integrity, you've lost your objectivity and your impartiality. You got to be recused.
The one that I don't like is Roberts.
Yeah.
Because he appeared to be one thing and then rather quickly became the opposite.
I mean, during the whole, I am so ashamed of a lot of my representatives and my senators. I did not vote for any of these idiots. I went straight red all the way. Which actually we should have we should have had Molinaro as governor. I mean, 95% of the fucking state voted for Molinaro in New York. The only reason why Cuomo is in office still is because New York City has the most people. And they were like the 1% that voted for him out of the entire state. 95% freaking voted for Molinaro.
It's the same thing in Illinois. The entire state will vote one way, but Chicago shuts it down and goes the other way, and we're screwed.
And that's why, and honestly, when it comes to gubernatorial elections, why do they call it goober instead of gubernatorial or some shit?
They're goobers.
Yeah, they are goobers. But oh my gosh, man, they need, when it comes to huge population areas that are voting, you need when it comes to governor elections, you need a freaking electoral college.
I got to bring something up just because Rock Solid Productions is in here. I sent him an article the other day that over there in Champaign, they passed this thing for the coronavirus, but they snuck in all this thing of stopping selling firearms and ammo.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of it to get with, it's awful.
They're slipping all this shit in there just using the coronavirus bullshit as a cover.
Indy Tiger, honestly, you can't. You're never going to be able to stop the emotional spectrum from wanting to dictate things.
Yep, and the media is helping play up all these emotions, and that's why things are in such turmoil.
Yeah.
Apparently, Rock Solid wants to have sex with the mayor because he just said so. He's gonna kill me.
For some reason, I thought Rahm Emanuel was still the mayor of Chicago.
No, he's out. He's been out for a while.
Speaking of Chicago, have you guys heard about the whole special prosecution of Jussie Smollett?
Yeah, they're finally going after him.
Yeah, and he's trying to get it dismissed. His lawyers are trying to. It's not fair. It's on the basis of this. It's like, shut the fuck up. Special prosecutors, you can't.
He tried.
You can't make a deal with them.
The state Supreme Court already shut him down. Said no, we're not. We're not talking it.
Yeah,
he's going through, and also like I said, when it comes to special prosecutors, if my memory is right in the law area, you can't make deals. So if he gets, if he's found guilty, he has to do time. He can't make a deal.
Well, he tried to make a deal in the first place just because he knew that if he got busted, he couldn't go anywhere to be an actor anymore because he would not be allowed in other countries.
Yeah. He wouldn't be allowed anywhere because his credibility got shot to shit. His credibility is already shot to shit. I mean, I've only seen him in one movie, not since the incident, but before the incident. He's only in two movies that I know of. Mighty Ducks and Alien Covenant. And he gets the alien blowjob in Alien Covenant and dies. So, yeah.
And they're, Mr. Lundell, I totally agree. They need to go after that Chicago attorney. They
should go after her ass. She should be disbarred.
So apparently, bank robbers are making out pretty well here during the shutdown that's happening.
Well, of course, all they need to do is run into a freaking bank and say that they have corona.
Yeah, well, they Yeah, apparently one bank in Midtown here got robbed of all their $100 bills. So.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Well, didn't they hear? Money's no longer the coin of the realm. Toilet paper is.
You can still do some things with money, and it's interesting. I mean, people forget that bank robbery is still a thing. But
and so many banks are told not to even resist, just give it.
Oh yeah, they're insured. Yeah, that's The Hollywood Bandit being one of my favorite stories.
Well, that's the whole thing with everything nowadays. You're told not to resist on anything.
I know.
Please, somebody gonna try to rob me? I'm gonna hit him over the head.
In Milwaukee, they have this standing policy that police do not chase cars. So, what do you think's been happening in Milwaukee for the last 7 years?
Just go steal a car.
Yep.
Something, they take the plates, they don't follow you, and then they go after the wrong people.
Yeah, all the criminals run, and the police can't chase them. So all they have to do is stay within Milwaukee city limits and avoid the surrounding county police, and they're fine. That's one of the reasons why I steer clear of Milwaukee.
Oh yeah. Did you? Sorry to. This is a bit of a digression. You guys know that author of Episode 9 book. Her name's Ray Carson.
Okay.
Anyway, she let me see if I can find it. There we go. She did that tweet the other day. Where she retweeted Star Wars Refuge or something like that. What Star Wars moment brought you unqualified, uncontained joy? What Star Wars moment broke you with happiness? I desperately wanted to see a girl Jedi on the big screen. So in The Force Awakens, when the lightsaber whips past Kylo and lands in her, or in Rey, hands to land in Rey's instead, I still get weepy thinking about it. I waited 40 years for that. And so she also had, she continued to own, like, there's a bunch of guys toxic guys getting into my thing telling me about women Jedi. And it's like, well, they're right. But here's the thing. I actually did it kind of was to mock, but I did it respectfully. So I'm respectfully mocking this woman. Ma'am, respectfully. If you had paid attention in 2008, Star Wars had its first female lead Jedi debut on the big screen. Her name was Ahsoka Tano. She debuted in the Clone Wars movie that made around 70 million worldwide. I hope this helps you feel happier about female Jedi. But yeah, and somebody, I can't remember who it is, but Outspoken or whatever their name is. Anybody know who that guy is?
Nope.
No. Anyway, he's like, SJW response, the patriarchy kept her as a servant to a man. And it's like, God damn it. I actually wanted to see if I could get a little bit of a common ground with this woman, just to see if there was a chance you could get a common ground. But there's no chance with that one response. I mean, as much as he's right, it's like I wanted to at least... There were female Jedi. Yes, but they weren't leading characters, sadly. But yes, you're right. In episode 2 and in episode 3, there were female Jedi. And fuck, even goddamn Princess Leia, she may not be a Jedi, but she was a fucking Force sensitive in episodes 5 and 6. But anyway, it's like sometimes, guys, so I actually did, I think DJ saw the tweet. It's like when I'm commenting or to a tweet or a post from somebody who is a vicious SJW, and if I'm polite, I'm experimenting. I want to see if I can actually get them to drop their guard. Because then it's going to be like, okay, so we got some common ground. Now all I have to do is now get you to admit that you're an idiot. So, but basically with that one tweet I did, pointing out that Ahsoka Tano was a lead character because she was a lead character in Clone Wars, the movie. It proves that woman knows nothing about being a Star Wars fan because she was only a Star Wars fan circa 2014 when Episode 7 came out. Yep, female Yaddle. Yeah, there's also Yaddle from Episode 1, except that she also had no speaking roles, and you only saw her once, and it was from a wide shot of the Jedi Council.
And we also had E.T. in Star Wars.
The ETs. Oh my gosh, the amount, or when that came out, the amount of people that published all those articles saying that she was, or that ETs have connected Earth to the Star Wars universe because ETs were in Episode 1. You also see the ET that or Yoda, or the guy dressed up as Yoda, and ET recognizes Yoda in ET, the movie. And oh my gosh, all those parallels. It's like ET can manipulate reality and universes, and it's like, oh my gosh, it was just hilarious seeing some of that stuff.
Not that I seen.
I don't know. Did the chat skip? But yeah.
In case Darren didn't see that one.
Darren, speaking of idiots with the coronavirus and all today, freaking yesterday, somebody ran into a store in Lake Placid, 2 towns over from where I am. He shouted that he had a coronavirus. The dude was dropped 2 seconds later by a freaking taser.
Good.
I'm not kidding. Somebody's like, fuck this. Boom. Shoots him with a fucking taser gun. And it's like, oh, shit. Needless to say, they had to clean up the puddle of piss. That also happened, too.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, dude, don't do that because it's kind of stupid. You'll also get tased, most likely, by somebody who's willing to panic.
That would have been a funny video to catch.
I wish there had been somebody to fucking catch that. Because when my friend actually said or texted me this, it's like, did you get it on video? They're like, no. I'm like, are you fucking nuts? She's like, it all happened so fast. I'm like, woman, you've gotten videos before, like 2 seconds or after the shit started. Don't tell me that. You should have got this on video. Oh my God, it's just
security cameras around. I caught it.
Female Muslim Asian Russian Yoda is the best of all. Well, the thing is, also somebody actually did say that they might see a baby Yoda in this new High Republic. You know, the one where they're all smoking cannabis. And I'm like, you're not going to see a baby Yoda. You're going to see like a freaking angsty teen Yaddle, because she's only 477 years old in Episode 1. So if you go, and if it's only 200 years before Episode 1, she's only going to be 277. She's basically going to be a fucking teenager, or like a 20-year-old. And it's like, she'll probably be like a Jedi Knight, maybe a Jedi Master, who knows? But
I'm so over the damn baby Yodas.
I don't mind Baby Yoda. I actually like the character of Baby Yoda because this fucker used or force choked a bitch. It's like, oh damn, he's force choking her. So when I saw that, it's like, oh shit.
There was one thing that is greater than a Baby Yoda.
Let me guess, a Mogwai. Oh, a Groot. Yeah, Baby Groot.
Groot, way better.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man! When I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and he got so freaking sad at one moment, but man, when he unleashed his rage, it's like, fuck, he is seriously gone psycho. He just went it was like not 20 minutes ago you were seeing this kid crying his fucking baby eyes out, and then like 20 minutes later, it's like, dude, get me the fuck away from that thing.
Opening shit is the best opening to any movie I can think of.
Yeah, I know, right? Baby Groot is so freaking hilarious. I mean, Twiglet Groot is cute, but fucking Baby Groot is just goddamn hilarious, man. And you also got freaking Teenage Groot. Oh my gosh. Everybody says that Peter Parker's death in Infinity War was freaking heartbreaking, but if you know the last words of Groot before he's dusted, that fucking broke me, man. I cried in the theaters. I don't do that.
I am Groot.
It's like when he said, I am Groot. And you see freaking Rocket, it's like something tells me and I actually guessed this in the theater. I'm like, did he say dad or something? I'm guessing that's what he said. Freaking months later, they confirmed his last words was dad. And I'm like, fuck, man, I'm not about to cry right now. But, oh my God, man, that seriously fucking broke me. When it wasn't freaking Peter Parker that gets dusted, because Tom Holland's a decent Spider-Man, but after the shit that he's said recently, it's like, fuck that kid. But, oh my God, when he got when freaking Groot got dusted, I was pissed. It's like, no, you don't fucking dust him. He's a kid.
The only thing that got me with the Spider-Man part was when he said the line from Doctor Who.
What line?
I don't want to go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that's the 10th.
You got to think about it. The amount of fear that he was giving off. Now, I'm not going to downplay that moment of Peter Parker. Don't get me wrong. But to me, Groot's death is a lot more tragic than Peter's. But I'm not going to downplay it either, because his spider sense was going nuts at that moment of the snap. Yeah. So imagine your spider sense telling you that there is danger, but you can't fight it. You can't outrun it. So your body is just going fear nuts, and his body was trying to hold itself together. As you've seen, he was the one that dusted, or that took the longest to go to dust. Because his body was literally trying to keep itself together until it couldn't. And it's like, I'm not going to downplay the fact that, yes, it's a tragic scene and it kind of is sad, but he also it took him the longest to dust because that kid is that powerful. People underestimate Spider-Man.
Yeah. The sound editing in that whole sequence was really well done.
Oh, yeah.
Right from when, I mean, the one that shocked me initially was Winter Soldier, because he's the first one we see that actually disappears, and that's when how we found out it was going to look. He literally just kind of collapses, and as he lands on the ground, he goes poof.
Yeah,
and I thought that was a really good first image. Then I think then it shifts over to Black Panther, and then we just see them one by one, and then all going.
And the creepiest part about that whole thing, and they did it perfectly, was the silence that was going on. There was no music. There was barely any sound registry except for the dusting sounds and whatnot. Yeah. And I'm like, this is really investing or getting the emotional strings in the right way. This is telling you that something seriously evil is happening, and you are not stopping it.
Yeah.
And it's just the silence.
And then we had the big letdown with
Endgame. Yeah.
No. Well, I'm just saying at the very end, you got Fury, and then drops the
when he was going to drop the motherfucker. It's like, motherfucker. It's like, God damn it. You guys couldn't have waited 2 more seconds.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing, folks. I'm a YouTuber that does movie reviews, and I did like Marvel and the MCU, the first phase. I don't like Captain Marvel. I don't like Brie Larson. I don't like her. But when they showed that part, the epilogue of Infinity War, the post-credit scene, where they show her insignia, it's like, oh shit, that is a big gun that they're about to bring in. Because I knew Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers, from a game that I played on Facebook, Marvel's Avengers Alliance. And I learned a lot about Miss Marvel from there, that she can absorb all sorts of amounts of energy and whatnot. And it's like, dude, you could use the Power Stone on her and you won't kill her. She'll just keep sieving off of that, and it's like, go ahead, smack her all you want. But then Brie Larson came along, and I'm like, okay. Then I'm seeing the pictures and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'm not sure about the green outfit, but everything else is looking good. And then she starts opening her mouth outside of the production and whatnot, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
That 4-year-old white what?
Yeah,
that was just a patriarchy right now. What? And then it's like, oh my God, woman. I was excited. I was excited about that fucking movie, and then this shit goes on. It's like,
well,
why did you have? Who the fuck allowed this? Kevin Feige. What was that one thing you said in 2016 where they actually did want to do a little bit of activism? He's like, we don't want activism because we understand that it is inherently divisive. Then why the fuck did you approve Brie Larson? You knew that bitch was freaking bad, freaking juju. But oh my gosh, she because it was a freaking demand. She had one request that was a demand. I want to make it a female or a feminist movie. It's like, well, so I'm just imagining freaking Kevin Feige in with the rest of the Marvel board. She wants to do activism. We don't. Well, we really want her. So what the fuck are we gonna do? I'll just give her the fucking activism. This is gonna be divisive. You realize that? Well, fuck it. We're Disney, goddammit. We could take care of it. And they fucking did, man. I gotta say, the people started talking. Disney fucking heard, and they freaking defended that movie masterfully. As much as I hate Disney, I can admit that they did a masterful job at protecting Captain Marvel, because otherwise that movie would not have made $1 billion.
The only reason it made $1 billion was because people knew that this character was going to be integral to the follow-up to Infinity War, the same way that Black Panther was going to be integral to Infinity War. It was very brilliant marketing. They took a character that not a lot of people knew about or probably were interested in, but when they showed you the Infinity War trailer, where you knew that a lot of the battle was going to take place in Wakanda, and you've got you've got a Black Panther movie coming out in the following month, people were going to tune into that just so they're more familiar with the setting of the big movie that they really wanted to see.
Yeah.
So I mean, the big problem for me with Captain Marvel was the source material. The Carol Danvers version of Captain Marvel has not done well at all. It's ever since she was they reintroduced Carol Danvers as the new Captain Marvel about 6-7 years ago. She's had her series canceled and rebooted like 12 times. Nobody's reading those comics because she's a thoroughly unlikable character. Over in the comics, she murdered Tony Stark and got away with it because they cloned it. Because
I liked her as Miss Marvel. Don't get me wrong.
Well, as Miss Marvel, yeah, but I mean that version of the character is Carol Danvers in name only. That's a totally different character in terms of all the persona that they actually.
Wolf Skull's got a hold of Marvel. And it's like, fuck, man.
Yeah, and
Strawberry.
Yeah, and I mean the one thing that the DC extended universe had over Marvel, the one thing was they had a relatively successful female-led superhero film in Wonder Woman, and they had to. It's like they overcompensated with Captain Marvel.
Else, yeah,
with Captain Marvel, and give us a female character that's pretty to look at. First of all, I mean, I don't think Brie
Gal Gadot, who is not pretty, or she is fucking hot. It's like, anybody who says Gal Gadot is not pretty, they need their eyes checked.
Yeah, but I mean,
that woman is physically attractive.
It's not like you can't find Farrah Fawcett's anymore. A blonde gal with big hair.
She's decent,
that smiles.
I'll stick with my damn Linda Carter.
Well, Linda Carter. I mean,
oh my gosh, dude, Linda Carter running in the Wonder Woman suit, boobs. It's like I saw that slow motion of Linda Carter in the Wonder Woman thing running, and her boobs were like up here about to freaking pop. I'm like, when are they gonna pop? Like, this has to be a tease.
Well, that whole era of television with Charlie's Angels and Wonder Woman and the Bionic Woman, that was referred to by network executives as Jiggle TV.
Oh my God, seriously?
Yeah, that's what they called that, and that was a particular era of television where it was portrayed as being feminist, but by golly, by gum, the women had to be attractive, you know. And
well, it was female empowerment, but it was female empowerment done right.
Yeah, yeah.
Even back then, I mean,
if you look at Charlie's Angels, the original 3, right? They didn't seduce men; they charmed them with smiles and things like that. But they didn't. They didn't do what that Kristen Stewart actress did in the trailer, where she's literally playing a bimbo and really signaling to the guy he's about to get laid, and all of a sudden, you know, bam, I
believe a woman can do anything, and then she just starts beating on the fucker. It's like,
they weren't like that at all. You know, they
weren't.
They were, you know, former police women who now worked for a high-end private investigator, and their job was just to obtain information. And I think most of the time they didn't fight. I mean, they held people at gunpoint, but that was about it.
Yeah, Jeffrey Nelson. Well, dude, if you like Gal Gadot, or frickin' Lethal Lightning praises that woman as a goddess, because she kind of is.
Well, she's had, what, 3 kids? And does she look like she's had 3 kids?
That woman has 3 fucking kids?
Yeah. She's,
The fuck?
Yeah.
She doesn't even look like she's had sex. I mean, seriously. Holy shit. 3 kids?
At least 2.
How the hell are her hips not out?
Yeah, at least 2. I don't. Let me look it up real quick here, because I know
Jeffrey Nelson, she's not a fantastic specimen. She is the specimen of woman.
Yeah, that's one fine-looking Israeli. She has 2 children, so my bad. 2 children, but still.
I am awake, Wesley.
Still, holy shit! Oh, my girl's actually freaking texting me.
Miss Israel in 2004. Yeah, she's one fine-looking Jew.
I've seen that woman naked, by the way.
34 years old. Yeah.
She's younger than me by a year. Oh.
The thing about
drooling.
But I mean, you know, Brie can doll herself up. There was that footage that has been going around of her in a black dress on Jimmy Kimmel's show that was a jiggle dress.
You know, don't get me wrong.
And she's smiling, and she actually looks
attractive.
Yeah.
She has an attractive factor.
Yeah, but I think that the character that they were trying to put, you know, and again, you have all these characters that were created in the early '60s, and then you introduce one that was created within the last 10 years, effectively, with the Captain Marvel character as Carol Danvers, and I say that because the Captain Marvel version of Carol Danvers is very different than the Miss Marvel character that was introduced in the 70s, and you see the difference. You see you know, characters that were designed to sell comics versus a character that hasn't sold many comics at all. You know, being shoehorned.
No, you're gonna make Jeffrey Nelson pop one.
I'm trying.
Yeah. So.
Oh damn.
But you know, people don't realize also just how deep the Marvel well goes. If they can make a hit movie out of Guardians of the Galaxy, which was never a huge seller from the comics,
no, it wasn't.
You know, when they finally get around to, you know, adapting a proper version of the Fantastic Four. I mean, they could take Alpha Flight, which is one of my personal favorite team books, the first 24 issues at least. If they made a movie based off of that, you'd have some great stuff if they put the kind of love they did into Guardians of the Galaxy into it. But I mean, I'm not too impressed with Eternals. You know, but again, if they do a Guardians of the Galaxy style film, you know, who knows? It might be the new hotness. You know, we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with Guardians of the Galaxy, it's like watching a fucking 2-hour blooper reel, but it's done right, and it also does have a story in it.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love their introduction of Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's no longer looking attractive in that photo. It was the one on Jimmy Kimmel where she's pretty much got her boobs out. That is the...
And she's smiling.
Most attractive that she'll ever be.
Yeah.
But back to Guardians. Man, the introduction of Thanos. The only thing I don't take seriously, boy, is you. Your politics bore me. Your demeanor is that of a pouty child. And apparently, you've managed to alienate my favorite daughter, Gamora. And then you see freaking Nebula over there like, God damn it, Dad, shut up. She's just still playing with her arm, but she's like, she's always craving to be, you could tell that she's always wanted to be Thanos' favorite. And even...
That's not her.
I'm trying to screw with them.
I'm going to drop out, guys. I'll talk to you later. I'll keep listening.
All right. Take it easy.
Orange Hat did the same thing with his head that I did. I cocked it to the side
it's like,
to try to. That's not her.
That's not her. If anything, that almost looked like what's her name from Supergirl.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh, dude. Here's the thing: all these actresses that are in like CW, Supergirl, freaking Amber Heard. God, everybody hates Amber Heard now, but.
Yeah.
All of these freaking actresses who say that they're all against all the female or the male gaze and all this shit. All you have to do is do the right research. You'll find out that all of them were freaking full fronted or full bodied nude scenes.
Oh, of course.
Even freaking what's her name? Supergirl. Who plays her? God damn it, I can't remember her name.
What's her face? Yeah.
Benoist.
Benoist. Yeah. Yeah. She did
Yeah.
some black and white porn.
What?
Yeah.
You're going to behave yourself?
We don't speak about charlatanism. We speak about comics.
But yeah, you also had Amber Heard, man.
Yeah.
When the whole thing going on between her and Depp,
Yeah.
I was out. I watch porn every now and then. I'm not ashamed to admit that. But man, when I was on a freaking site, I looked up Amber Heard, just out of freaking curiosity. I see this like freaking 3-minute video of her in bed lifting her damn thing up, her blanket up, saying, "Look what you're missing. I miss you. I love you." And it's like, this is 3 years ago from now, so it's like this is a time when they had just kind of broken up-ish. And it's like, you are one desperate bitch.
Yeah.
You cut a dude's finger off and you still want... And how is he supposed to pleasure you with that finger now? I mean, yeah, he got it surgically attached, but I don't think he's going to be into it anymore. Holy shit. But, oh my gosh, I will say this. Amber Heard does got a decent pair of mounds, but
I liked her in
she shaves
Aquaman
too, which is also interesting.
I liked her in Aquaman, but I didn't know anything
Yes.
about the actress, so I was like, oh yeah, Mira, she's pretty good.
Aquaman, she did a good job in Aquaman. I'm not going to dispute. I can separate the art from the artist. And as much as I do not approve of what she has done to Johnny Depp, as much as I think she is a shit person, as much as I want to see her in jail for what she did, I will not be a part of cancel culture with that thing that was going on to have her kicked out. That is up to the studio. That is up to them to make the choice. Do I want to, or do we want to continue our affiliation with her, or do we cut her loose and bring in somebody else? Now, I wouldn't have minded if they brought in Emilia Clarke to play Mara from Game of Thrones. I mean, her and Jason Momoa have chemistry, obviously. I mean, they were boning in Game of Thrones. But it's like, at least she also kind of does have a little bit of a resemblance to Mara.
Well, guys, I gotta say, it's after 11 o'clock. I need to get to the store for food.
All right.
Okay.
All right, get some food. Hopefully there's food for you to get, man.
Oh, there'll be food for me to get. It's just, I gotta get there.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
All right. Don't forget to bring the buckshot.
Hi, Alexander.
Yes.
We're out of here.
I will do a stream right now.